रिकॉर्डिंग कर
इसके वो लिंक बना
रिकॉर्डिंग भी कर दो
नहीं रिकॉर्डिंग
Good morning, sir. Can I start the event?
इसमें
मीट पे
Hello.
नहीं इस पे भी आप
मत कर फोकट पे वो उसकी लिंक तो बना
Hello.
Hello.
उस पे जाना पड़ेगा
Hello, sir. Can I start the event?
शेयर
Consult to Vinit sir, please.
Sir, Vineet sir had told to start the event.
Okay, so then
तो वो करके तू
we'll
व्हाट्सएप
start.
पे वो कर
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
ये वाली लिंक कॉपी ये वाला मैसेज
पहले उसको चला के
Good morning, everyone, and warm welcome to IPS Academy's Tech Fest. Today, I, Sejal Abhad, on behalf of IPS Academy, would like to thank everyone for their valuable presence on this important event. Simon Cowell, the famous entrepreneur, once quoted that work hard, be patient, and be much while learning your business. Learn how to take criticism, follow your gut instinct, and never compromise. Well, you guessed it right. Today's event is business modeling in fire and safety industries. Business modeling is an interesting field which holds diverse benefits. Entrepreneurship is a branch under the spectrum of business modeling, which is mentioned as the process of designing, launching, and running a successful business. Fire and safety industry itself has tremendous scope in business modeling. Various innovative gadgets are designed to make dousing of fire convenient and to keep everyone safe from the fire hazard. As the market of fire and safety industry is raw and new, there are tremendous business opportunities for new, innovative, out-of-box business ideas. This collection of business model presentations offers different models and theories from a number of interesting participants. The respective jury members of today's event are Assistant Professor Mr. Saurabh Jain sir, Mr. Vijay Sankul sir, and Mr. Ashish Yadav sir. So, without wasting any further time, let's start the event. I want to inform the participants that today's event will be judged on the basis of 4 points, that is delivery and effectiveness, knowledge of subject, scope of business model, and technical feasibility. First team of today's event has the topic of vacuum extinguisher installation. And I invite the team members Ms. Mitali Mange and Mr. Mahakpreet Singh and request them to share their screen for the presentation.
Hello.
Good morning to everyone present here. Today, Mahakpreet Singh and I, Mitali Mandge, will be introducing our business model of vacuum extinguisher system to all of you. So, Mahakpreet Singh, let's start now.
Good morning to all. So I will tell you about the value or the service our company is going to provide. So the basic or the simple idea our company is going to is make installations of vacuum systems in industrial and even residential buildings to extinguish the fire.
महकप्रीत आपका जो मोबाइल है उसको रोटेट करें मोबाइल आप रोटेशन में करें स्क्रीन आपकी
Yes, sir.
ओके
Okay.
So, what is the newness in our idea? Use of vacuum in industries will be revolutionary and pioneer in residential areas. The place caught on fire will be logged and subsequently vacuumed by our installed large scale vacuum pumps. As of right now, most of the fire extinguishing approaches used these days are based on mechanical extinguishers. मैकेनिकल एक्सटिंग्विशर जैसे हम सबको पता है कि हर कंपनी में इंस्टॉल रहता है, पर लोगों को यूज ही नहीं करते आता जब फायर हो जाती है, तो दे आर नॉट एबल टू ऑपरेट इट, जिस वजह से फायर अनकंट्रोलेबल हो जाती है और जब तक नहीं रुकती जब तक सब कुछ खत्म ना हो जाए. इवन इन लार्ज स्केल इवन इन लार्ज स्केल fires, the techniques used mostly are mechanical and other methods which are not easily approachable.
So what is the value or the service our company is going to provide? So what our company will do that we will install air ducts or air pipes in the building we are going to target. These air ducts will be connected to large vacuum pumps. The vacuum duct system or our company will call it as VDS system will be connected to a door closing system or our company will call it as complete lockdown system. And only the room caught on fire will be locked.
In case of fire or leaks, the fire alarm will turn on and the timer of 3 minutes will start to let everyone leave the hall or room. Here we have just mentioned a digit number 3 minutes. It can be resetted by the company according to their working conditions and the number of people working there. Once the time is completed and the people are out of that fire caught area, the automatic lockdown system will come into play, and after complete lockdown, the vacuum duct system will be established.
So the what vacuum pumps will do that they will remove most of the air in the room which is on fire, and fire needs oxygen to ignite, which is now in scarcity due to our vacuum pumps. So no matter how big the fire is,
ये
it will not
ग्रुप पे
ignite
बोल
for
देना
long,
कि सब
and
बच्चों को ज्वाइन
property
करना
can be saved
यूट्यूब
from
में.
burning. And also the lockdown system will ensure that the fire is not spreading to the subsequent rooms. And also we are going to provide oxygen masks in the room so that if someone is left in the room, he he will not face any problem with the scarcity of oxygen.
Now, as we can see in the picture, there is a fire. Now the fire alarm will turn on and the timer will start
स्क्रीनशॉट
counting
ले
the
रहे
time set by the company for the people to leave the place. When everyone is out of that fire caught area, automatic lockdown system will come into play. And after the lockdown of that particular fire caught area, the vacuum duct system will be established, which will decrease the concentration of oxygen present there. And also door will be locked by sensor present there,
टुडे
connected by the fire alarm. Because
सेकंड
of
डे
these two
एक्टिविटी
working systems, fire will not spread and can be extinguished quickly.
डे टू एक्टिविटी.
So, what are our audiences or whom we are going to target? Oil and chemical industries would be our major audiences, and any other fire-prone industries would be our audiences. And also, we are going to target residential buildings.
We are bringing the technologies from vacuum pump manufacturing, ducts manufacturing and installation, and automatic door closing systems and installations.
So, approximate cost. The approximate cost of the services we are going to deliver will depend on the size and the type of industry we are going to target. But still, to just give an idea, the overall cost of installing around 100 feet of air ducts, which would be connected to the two large vacuum pumps, and also the automated door system for 10 doors and around 20 windows would be around 90,000 Indian rupees.
बारह. अच्छा.
What changes we will bring? Once the installation is complete, the fire and leak accidents will reduce to a great extent in the industries we target. The mode of extinguishing will change and will bring a whole lot of change in fire and safety industry. It will open ways for experimentation, and this will soon be the primary mode of extinguishing.
So, how we are going to work? So simply, for every order we get, our survey team will take the measures of the building and will calculate the length and the appropriate width of the air ducts we are going to install. They will also take the related measurements to calculate the number of vacuum pumps needed and their capacity according to the size of the room or the building.
After taking the measurements, the data will be sent to the respective factories for manufacturing. Once manufactured, these ducts will be installed at the building and will be connected to the respective automated door system and the vacuum pumps and connecting to all the sensors present there in fire alarm.
Profit. So what's in there for us? The profit margin will also differ depending on the building we are targeting. But still, we expect to make a profit of 5% of the money invested in each installation in the building. And also, if the installation orders are manufactured and installed on bulk, we also expect to make up to 8% of the profit in a general sized industry.
Mode of financing. Equity financing will be our mode of financing. As it is a new idea and investors will understand that it takes time to build a business. We will get the money we need without the pressure of having to see our product or business thriving within a short amount of time.
Equity financing is where investors invest without demanding back the money, but in return, they keep the some percentage of shares of the company.
Uh, Mahekpreet,
Yes, sir.
uh, how do you relate your system with the evacuation time of a building?
So there will be the timer of 3 minutes on the sensor for the lockdown system. And if the workers think that they will get out of the building in the flame, they can
No, no,
reduce
no,
the
no.
minute.
You have mentioned that we are also targeting residential building by these
Yes, sir.
systems.
Yes, sir.
So there will be multi floors or there will be single story or many kinds of residential buildings are there.
Yes, sir.
Then the evacuation time, evacuation modeling of these
बीच में
buildings are also
पूछना जरा
different from one another.
Yes,
So
sir.
you will try to say that you will vary your system from building to building, or it will be a constant system.
So there will be only the change in sensors. Other the primary the resources would be the same in any building.
No, my question is that how can you relate your system with the evacuation procedure?
The
The
event.
everyone is getting when you create a vacuum in the inside the building,
कौन सा कलर
then what about the other
हाँ
things,
देखो
or
So
ये
what
there
वाला
will,
about
तूने करा नहीं
yes, sir.
हाँ
uh-huh.
So there will be vacuum system not
पर रहने दे
in the
अब मत करे
complete
क्योंकि
building
अलग
but
से ग्रुप
only
आ
in
रहा
the room that is caught on fire, and the lockdown
और
system
बच्चों के पास
will
तो है
also
यार
be only in the room that is caught on
हाँ
fire, not in the whole building. So the workers or any person have only to leave the room which is
नहीं
on
मैंने तेरे
fire,
को किया
not
था
the
तो बोला
entire
था मैं कर
building.
दूंगा
And you have mentioned a 3 minutes uh, timing
Yes, sir.
for your activation of this system.
Yes, sir.
But when we got a flammable material, then after 3 minutes it will be in a growth stage.
Yes, sir.
How it is possible by this system to attack on the fire on the initial stage of the fire?
So three
How
minutes
it is
of
possible?
the 3 minutes is just an example because workers it is the maximum time according to me because workers will not take
No,
more than five.
if you set the less timing,
Yes,
if
sir.
you set a less timing, for example, less than 1 minute,
Yes, sir.
so it will not relate to your evacuation system.
No, sir. That is what I'm saying. That this 3 minutes can be resetted at the time of fire as well. If the workers think that time is necessary, only 1 minute is enough for them to leave the room, then they can also reset while leaving the room to 1 minute, and after 1 minute, the
No, no,
lockdown
no.
system.
Sir, it
Try
can
to
be increased also.
understand. Try to understand my question.
Yes, sir.
That at one hand you have to evacuate all the evacuee of the building in the less timing,
Yes, sir.
and on the other hand you have to also extinguish your system by creating a vacuum.
Yes, sir.
Then how it is possible to relate to these two things? Just give the answer of this thing.
Sir, it can be resetted by that particular company according to their need. मतलब it can be increased. It can be increased later manually also.
And sir,
When you increase the timing, the fire will be broke out in the growth stage, and when you set a less timing, it will be not enough to evacuate the person.
Sir, it can be set at that time also. मतलब जो ऑपरेटर जो भी रहेगा वहाँ पे उस वक्त भी वो टाइम को कम या ज़्यादा कर सकता है, that particular टाइम पर भी उसी टाइम पर हो
ठीक है ना,
जाएगा
कर
कम या
लेते हैं,
ज़्यादा.
कोई दिक्कत नहीं. So for
And
that we
also
have
the
various
vacuum
kinds of
system.
installations for that. If you have a manual operation, then for these we have a lots of fixed
Most
firefighting
of the time
installation are there.
एक्चुअली मतलब वो ऑटोमेटिक नहीं रहेगी, वो उसी वक्त इंस्टॉल होगी, उसी वक्त सेट हो सकती है उसमें मैन्युअली, बस टाइमिंग.
Hello,
अच्छा.
So
Ashish
the
sir.
3 minutes would be
हाँ.
automatic.
Sorry to interrupt you. Uh, Please let the group to complete the
Okay, okay,
presentation.
okay. No, sir,
After
this is
that,
my curiosity. That's why I am asking.
no,
So,
no problem. But let
yes.
them complete.
Okay, okay,
Okay. After that, you all jury members will interact with them and
okay,
ask
okay,
any
sir.
kind of questions. Okay.
जी sir.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. So this is our last slide only. So business expansion. So we also have the plans of expanding our business once our business starts thriving. And also once we start getting positive reviews from our customers and also we get experience, then we have plans of opening more branches all across the country as well as all across the globe. Thank you.
थैंक यू सर.
Mitali, I have some questions. Uh,
यस
Actually,
सर.
one thing I want to know, if any person left in the room when your system is locked, what will you do?
ऑक्सीजन मास्क अवेलेबल करवाना रहेंगे वहाँ पर कंपनी में अवेलेबल.
If the person is मतलब यदि वो अनकॉन्शियस कंडीशन में चला गया यानी उसको बेहोश हो गया, फिर क्या करोगे आप?
So can I answer the question?
हम्म.
Sir, if someone is left inside the room and he can also open the door if to leave the room immediately from inside only, not from the outside. So if the person is inside the room, he can open the door from inside.
Okay, okay.
Yes,
The
sir.
door will be opened inside. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And second question is that
Yes, sir.
main which type of focus area where want to implement this vacuum extinguisher system
Sir,
and एक minute and is there any type of vacuum extinguisher system available in the present market now? Do you study about that?
sir, answering to your first question, we will be targeting mainly the oil and chemical industries because of their high proneness of getting caught on fire. And any other type of fire-prone industries would be our target. And sir,
Actually,
answering, yes, sir.
I want to interrupt you that
Yes.
here the chemical process industry, various types of process occurring, and most of the process doing in the open area. How can you vacuum this area?
So actually, this vacuum system is only for the closed system. So
Actually, I
this
want to
not for
suggest you
So you,
your very good idea. I appreciate your idea, but this idea can be implemented in server rooms because server rooms, most of the server rooms are not human not present in the server rooms, and the server rooms also very important storage, having very important storage, and uh, यहाँ पे जो फायर एक्सटिंग्विशर सिस्टम होते हैं सर्वर रूम्स में
yes, sir.
बहुत ही कॉस्टली यहाँ पे यूज होते हैं, तो आप यदि यहाँ पे इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे तो यहाँ पे हम उसको वैक्यूम भी कर सकते हैं उन रूम्स को, तो यहाँ पे आपका बहुत सुटेबल रहेगा आपका जो प्रोजेक्ट है और यहाँ पे आप इम्प्लीमेंट भी कर सकते हो उसको. ठीक है।
यस सर,
Thank you for
परफेक्ट
your
सर,
kindly
थैंक यू
opinion.
सर ओपिनियन के लिए। और सर हम
हाँ,
बैंक और कंपनीज में भी इम्प्लीमेंट कर सकते हैं, एजुकेशनल
कहाँ
बिल्डिंग
पे?
में इम्प्लीमेंट कर सकते हैं,
कहाँ पे?
बैंक्स में भी इम्प्लीमेंट कर सकते हैं, कंपनीज में, और
हाँ,
एजुकेशनल बिल्डिंग्स में भी हो सकता है।
हाँ,
Any
हाँ।
type of building, any type of closed building, sir.
यस सर।
यस, यस। यहाँ पे ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट जो क्या बोलना चाहिए, हमारी प्रॉपर्टी या ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट, बहुत जहाँ पे फायर होने के बाद बहुत ज़्यादा लॉस होने के चांसेस होते हैं और वो वापस उसको रिगेन नहीं कर सकते हम, तो वहाँ पे इसको आप इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे तो आपको डेफिनेटली बहुत अच्छा आउटपुट मिल सकता है। ठीक है। और इसमें दूसरा ये है कि आपने अभी टेक्निकल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से क्या स्टडी करी है कि कौन सा वैक्यूम पंप इसमें आप लगा सकते हैं?
Sir, the vacuum pumps, like the large capacity vacuum pumps, but that would vacuum the room. That would be big enough to vacuum the entire size of the room, sir.
Actually, in this area, you want to study more. Okay,
Yes, yes, sir. Okay,
तो ये आपका
यस
लैकिंग है
सर,
अभी,
सर।
है ना? ये
yes,
लैकिंग है। ठीक है।
okay, sir.
ओके, सौरभ सर,
Okay.
आशीष सर, एनी क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते
Yeah.
हैं आप। मेरा हो गया।
Mitali,
यस सर।
uh, one question more. Uh,
यस सर।
if you vacuum a room by this system,
यस सर।
such as another material that you say you target the chemical industry or various industries by this system. So when a chemical burn and the toxic gas is produced, so
यस
how
सर।
your system can be able to cope up with those vacuums?
सर केमिकल्स जहाँ पर रहेंगे वहां पर पॉसिबल नहीं हो पाएगा, तो वहां पर जो हमने सेटिंग करी थी मैन्युअली, उसी से उसको हम
No,
बंद भी कर
you
सकते हैं।
can you
यस सर।
you can elaborate ना बेटा, अभी आपने elaborate किया कि हम we can target a closed chemical industry by this system also.
यस सर।
Then the what about that toxic fumes and poisonous gases which is liberated by a chemical when it is burned? How your
So can
system
I,
will be able to cope up with it? Manpreet.
sir?
Yeah.
Actually,
Anyone can give the answer. No problem.
actually, sir, if in a chemical industry, if there is a gas leak, and then vacuum pumps would be very important because they can, with the oxygen, they can also vacuum the combustible vacuum chemical gases that are causing the fire. So if
और सर उसको चैम्बर में ले जाकर हम अलग से ट्रीट भी कर सकते हैं आगे। वैक्यूम चैम्बर जो रहेगा उसमें आगे वो ट्रीट हो जाएगा।
yes, there is that option as well.
Okay. Your system is not much more complicated if you add these components.
Uh,
How you can
which
control the
component?
process of that system?
Sir, primary with sensors because sensors, main sensor would be door sensor and the sensor on the vacuum pump, which both would be
Okay.
subsequently connected to the fire alarm. So these uh, the main role is of that three sensors and all the other connections that are made of
Okay,
a fire
okay,
alarm.
I will understand.
Yes, sir.
Saurabh sir,
यस सर, बस लॉकडाउन सिस्टम से कनेक्टेड रहेगा सेंसर, और वैक्यूम से कनेक्टेड रहेगा, और वो फायर अलार्म में जो रहता है सेंसर उसी को भी यूज कर सकते हैं। दैट कैन आल्सो बी यूज, सो इट विल बी इजी, लाइक
so
इट्स लुकिंग।
technically what I understand that you have made a combination of two systems. First is alarming and second is vacuuming, है ना?
यस सर।
And
Okay,
the lockdown system as well.
okay. Saurabh
Yes,
sir, Saurabh sir, your voice.
से स्प्रेड भी नहीं होगी सर फायर, इट विल स्टॉप द स्प्रेड ऑफ फायर।
Okay, okay. Saurabh sir, your voice is not audible. हाँ,
Okay, okay.
आ
Can
गया.
you show me your project block diagram?
yes, sir. Here it is.
Okay. And here, which type of sensor used?
So the door locking sensors and the one sensor present on the vacuum pump, which would get the indication once the fire starts. So that
किसको
sensor will start
क्या
the vacuum of the room.
क्या
Okay, okay.
Yes.
क्या बोल रहा
Okay.
हूँ
On and which type of fire alarm here use?
So
Fly,
the fire alarm generally used in the industry, we will use that one.
okay, okay.
There are no like complications. We are not going to make any complications with the fire alarm. We are only going to use the fire alarm being used
लेकिन ऐसे ही
currently
दिख रहा
in
कि
the
ये
industry.
Okay, okay. ठीक है,
Yes.
okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
सर
We will do a more research on this if you agree with our
Yes.
points.
Just one more question, if you don't have any
Yes.
problem to giving answer.
Sure, sir.
Of course, sir. Of course. Please, sir.
What are the effectiveness area of this system as you expect?
So the chemical leaks would be the most. I think the chemical where the
No,
chemical.
how much area this system
Oh,
will cover? One duct is covered.
sir. I think any like a hall, it can if the vacuum number of vacuum pumps will be increased, it can also
सर देख
extinguish
रहे
a
हैं
entire hall.
यूट्यूब पे देख रहे हैं उस
No, I am curious about the numerical figure, that how much area it will be covered, how much that will be 100% effective in this area. How can you say how much in how much area? That's all.
सर अगर हम बिल्डिंग का पूरे एक साथ वैक्यूम चैम्बर सिस्टम बना लेते हैं वो तो पूरे एक साथ इंस्टॉल होगा, फिर उसके साथ बस हमको डोर्स पे सेंसर लगाने की जरूरत पड़ेगी। तो एक बार अगर वैक्यूम सिस्टम हम बना रहे हैं तो वो पूरी बिल्डिंग के लिए बना सकते हैं एक साथ में।
No. मतलब जैसे आपने इसको वॉल पे इंस्टॉल किया है ना, आपने वॉल पे
Yes.
दिखाया है इसको,
यस
है ना?
सर, वो
कहाँ पे?
रूम
Roof on the roof, sir.
रूफ पे, ऑन द रूफ।
Yes, sir.
तो उसका एक इफेक्टिव एरिया होगा ना क्या? हाँ, चलो ठीक है, वो मैं समझ
Sir,
गया।
actually, we haven't calculated the effective area, but
Okay. That's
sir,
not
but
a problem.
yes,
Very good suggestion, very good idea. Best of
thank you,
luck,
sir.
and you will be able to more research about that.
Yes,
Do
sir.
more research.
Yes,
we will
sir.
do
Make
more.
it, yeah. Make it practically feasible. Okay.
Yes,
Yes
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you,
sir
sir.
for your opinions.
So can I stop presenting?
Yeah.
So can I start the next? Can I call the
Yeah.
next group?
Yeah. Please continue.
The second group of today's event has the participants. I will invite the participants: Mr. Sathak,
ठीक है ना, अच्छा
Mr.
तो दिख रहा
Sagar
है।
Sharma, Mr. Sarthak Fanse, Rajat Verma, Vinayak Chaudhary. Their topic is sonic fire extinguisher, and I request them to share their screen for the presentation.
Okay. So good morning, sir. I, Sarthak Fansa, along with my group members, Sagar Sharma and Rajat Verma from final year, are here to present our topic, which is sonic fire extinguisher. Sir, this is our logo, and our tagline is "We save beyond conventional." Sir, before telling you much about our product, I would like to explain you some of the basic terms. So the first is fire. Fire is nothing but a chemical reaction in which combustible material comes. Yes, sir.
Sarthak.
Yes, sir.
There is no need to explain about this.
Okay,
You
okay, sir.
can continue with your idea because
Okay,
we
sir.
have a time foundation.
Okay, sir. So I would like to call Vinayak to explain you further. Vinayak.
Thank you, Sarthak. So some examples of the conventional fire extinguishers which are in use are water extinguishers. So the water extinguishers work by spraying a jet of water at fire which extinguishes the flames and burning materials. And the foam extinguisher extinguishes the fire by covering the flame with a thick blanket of foam. This deprives the fire of air supply. And the carbon dioxide extinguishers, this displaces the oxygen to extinguish the fire, and it extinguishes fire by taking away the oxygen element of the fire triangle and also by removing the heat with a very cold discharge. And the dry powder, so they extinguish the fire by separating the fuel from oxygen element or by removing the heat element of the fire triangle.
उस पे देखना
So now
यूट्यूब
our tagline is we save beyond conventional. Our product is a sonic fire extinguisher, and it is a new method of saving your property from fire hazard, and which is far better and modified method of extinguishing fire, and it uses acoustic wave or the sound wave to extinguish the fire. And for our product
कैसा है
specification,
देखना
it is a
नहीं
fire
बनाना कैसा
extinguisher and it is a non-destructive way to control fire, and it uses the low frequency of sound 30 Hz to 60 Hz for
फिर क्या
extinguishing
हुआ
a flame. And the US Defense Advanced Research Product Agency has tested the idea before, and it is a better than other old conventional extinguishers, and it does not cause any pollution, and it can also be used in the confined spaces. So now I would like to call the Sagar Sharma for further explanation. Sagar?
Thank you, Vinayak. Now I would like to tell you some components and the working of sonic fire extinguisher. The components which are used
बढ़िया तो चल रहा है
to create the sonic fire extinguisher
आवाज
are
वगैरह चला
signal generator, audio amplifier, simple power supply, battery, acoustic output, collimator, and IR sensor. Signal generator is a it generates it is a normally a frequency generator which generates the frequency or pressure wave. Audio amplifier which amplifies low power electronic audio into high power electronic audio. It amplifies usually from 5 volt to 19 volt. Simple power supply or battery is required for working of audio amplifier. Acoustic output, uh, it is a non-electrical output generated by the audio amplifier. Collimator, it focuses acoustic output to form vortex. And IR sensor, it is a sensor uses the wavelength of fire to detect a flame. Now I'd like to tell you the working how the sonic fire extinguisher works. uh, the wave generated from the frequency generator, it is a pressure wave which have the ability to manipulate both oxygen and the burning material. The pressure wave generated from the frequency generator will remove oxygen from the from air molecule. The oscillation of pressure wave that is generated from frequency generator is capable of creating a vacuum that separate air molecules from the source of the flame. The system sonic fire extinguisher generally follows the principle of ideal gas law in that the pressure at the flame source decreases, which in turn decreases the temperature at the source of flame, which suppresses the fire. It is a portable gadget designed to focus as the sound wave in a specific direction instead of spreading them. The device consists of an amplifier and a cardboard collimator to focus the sound. Are ineffective on flames. It is all about low frequency based sounds. It works. It usually works between 30 to 60 hertz. Now, it is the small demonstration how the sonic fire extinguisher works.
सोनिक फायर डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन
Now, I'd like to call Rajat Verma for further explanation.
Thank you,
वो
Sagar.
तो वो था acoustic
As this device produces zero pollution and zero residual after use, we are targeting these devices for the places like education institute, restaurants, cafe, assemblies, and places like desk jobs, which is small and also must be free for pollution. And this device is and this device is and this device do not produce any kind of pollution. That's why we must use this device in in this places. Sarthak, next slide. And this device cost for 15,000 rupees approximately. Next. And we are also providing some schemes on this device like 6 month complete replacement guarantee, 1 year warranty, lifetime free servicing, and free battery supply free. No excess pricing, packaging, and no extra price for delivery. And now I would like to call Sarthak for further discussion.
So now I would like to compare our device from the conventional or the old fire extinguisher. So the first thing, the conventional and old fire extinguisher require regular maintenance, but sir, our device does not require any regular maintenance. So the second thing is it requires changes in component. So say for example, when we use dry chemical powder, we need to pressurize it after some times. But sir, our device require no regular maintenance or no regular changes in its component. Only we require a battery. When it gets dead, we need to change it. And so we are planning to use a rechargeable battery instead of the battery which is used only for one time. So the conventional one require servicing periodically, but sir, our device is one-time investment. So the conventional or the old fire extinguisher leaves residue, but our device does not leaves any residue behind. So the conventional ones pollute the environment, but our device does not pollute. It is a pollution-free environment. It does not pollute the environment. So thank you.
Okay. Sarthak,
Yes, sir.
attendance
first
दे रहे हैं।
I want to
जानबूझ के
ask
रखा
you that your system is very good.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
But how can you differentiate your idea from a acoustic fire extinguisher, which is now in working?
So our device is particularly for small industry. So we are not planning to use it on a very large scale. So
No,
because it is
no.
quite, yes, sir.
Acoustic fire extinguisher that you search on the Google,
Yes, sir.
then you found one acoustic fire extinguisher that is now in market also. Uh, it is also for small fires, and I just want to curious about that how can you differentiate your sonic fire extinguisher, how one can be bought your sonic fire extinguisher rather than bought a acoustic fire extinguisher, because the base of these both extinguishers working is also same and all components is also same. And
So
second one,
yes, sir.
let me complete.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And second one, if you target a fume area which is generated fume like oil fumes are generated in kitchens, then
Yes.
then a sticky oily substance can be collected on your extinguisher mouth. Then how can you protect your extinguisher from these kinds of material? I have only two questions about that. Then please give me the answer.
So our device is so the principle of both the extinguishers are same, but sir, acoustic fire extinguisher cost a little higher. Sir, our fire extinguisher it cost around 46 to 48,000 rupees, but we are planning to sell this our fire extinguisher for just 15,000 rupees. The extinguishers are both the same. We are not saying that something is different, but so we are planning to use more simple product and more simple things we are planning to use in our product rather than making it more complicated. And sir, about the second question, so we are planning to, sir, basically we are planning right now. We are planning this on using solid fire. So we are not planning this to use in for now. So right now we are not planning it to use in any oil industry or anything else. So we are planning to use it on solid fire. So it wouldn't be any problem of this fumes and it would create any problem
Now
of fumes and
it
things.
is about how to protect your system from these
Yes, sir.
fumes and these hazardous materials,
So we are
which is capable
yes, sir.
in destroying your system only.
Yes,
So
sir.
they
We are
at
planning to.
let me complete
Yes, sir.
first
Yes, sir.
that we are providing an emergency extinguishing system, fire extinguishing system which is working in the emergency. Then if the what is the reliability of this system?
So we
If
are
this
planning to.
system is failed, then how can we cope up?
So we are planning to use up a coolant system which will protect our device from getting heated. And so the acoustic is generally a backpack kind of a thing. That extinguisher is a backpack kind of a thing, but we are planning to use it on a trolley. We are planning to have a trolley and we will use it like that. So we will have a coolant as well. It will cool up. It will maintain the temperature of our extinguisher.
Okay. Saurabh sir.
अरे तो पहले
Saurabh sir.
Share your project block diagram, beta. Sagar, Sarthak.
So Sir, we do not have a proper project diagram, but Sagar Sharma will explain you the proper functioning of how the sound wave is created. And Sagar, so can you please explain?
Yes, sir. Sarthak, वो slide से
Show me
demonstration.
your component list.
So this is a small demonstration how sonic fire extinguisher works.
Show me your component list.
Okay, sir.
Components.
Okay. Simple power supply or battery. So whole
Yes, sir.
project is work on battery, AC or DC.
Sir, we need high current for the working of audio amplifier.
Okay. Which type here amplifier use?
Sir, it is a audio amplifier.
Audio amplifier.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
And power supply need 5 volt to 19 volt. Here AC or
Yes, sir.
DC.
Sir, we have not studied much about this.
Okay. Or and which type of IR sensor you're used? You're not studying any hardware components, input, output,
So
how
for the
much
power
voltage.
supply, we are using direct current, direct DC circuit because it produces a high current.
Produce
हाँ
a
ये
high
ये
current.
High current,
इसमें
yes,
दिख
sir.
रहा
How
होगा
much
एम्पलीफायर कंपोनेंट
and how?
So for now we haven't planned. मतलब sir, it is a so it is basically a marketing idea. We haven't prepared it, so we need to first prepare it, and then we will let you know about this all specifics.
Okay. Now show me your project costing. Project costing report.
Yes, sir.
Uh, Amplifier, signal generator, battery of power supply, cardboard. Acoustic output क्या होता है ये क्या होता है acoustic output और
सर इट इज अ नॉन इलेक्ट्रिकल सिग्नल मतलब सर वो जो साउंड वेव आती है ऑडियो एम्पलीफायर से
ओके
सो
तो इसका बेसिकली सर्किट आप कैसे डिजाइन करोगे क्या इनपुट रहेगा क्या बीच में कंट्रोलर
सर्किट
रहेगा
के बारे में
कैसे ये
पूछ
मैनेज
रहा
करेगा
है
इसका एक बेसिक ब्लॉक डायग्राम आपने कुछ सोचा है कि ब्लॉक डायग्राम कैसे रहेगा कैसे इनपुट सिग्नल्स आएंगे आउटपुट पे क्या मिलेगा कैसे वर्क करेगा
सर
आपकी वीडियो के
बेसिकली
थ्रू आपको पता चला कि हाँ वो वीडियोस के थ्रू आपने बताया है कि इस तरीके से वर्क करेगा बट वो हार्डवेयर जो है सर्किटरी वो कैसे वर्क करेगा
सर फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी कनेक्ट सिग्नल जनरेटर विद द ऑडियो एम्पलीफायर and we will provide power supply to the audio amplifier. Then, with the help of audio
व्हाट
amplifier, it
द वर्क
generates.
ऑडियो एम्पलीफायर का क्या वर्क रहेगा
Sir, it amplifies the low sound waves into high sound waves.
ओके गुड ओके नाउ
Now, sir, then we will connect it to the collimator, which
ओके
collimator which focuses on the particular matlab, region of the flame where the flame source is detected. Collimator. And sir, we connect IR sensor with the collimator, which
ओके
increases the wavelength of the flame and suppresses the fire.
तो आपने जिस तरीके से अभी एक्सप्लेन करा ना नेक्स्ट टाइम जब
Yes,
भी
sir.
आप पीपीटी रेडी करें तो आप एक सिंपल ब्लॉक डायग्राम होना चाहिए प्रोजेक्ट से रिलेटेड आपको
Yes.
इजी रहेगा एक्सप्लेन
Okay.
करना ओके
Sir, our device is same as the sir, our device is same as we it is its
एक्चुअली
principle is completely same as we use in
5 दिन का है ना
uh, earphones. Are the only thing is we are targeting
हम लोग वो है
we
लड़की
are
के माता
targeting
पिता
this all we are targeting this sound waves to a particular position. We are not letting it spread anywhere else. We are targeting to only the target. We are targeting it towards the target which we need to extinguish.
ओके ओके संकुल सर
हाँ सौरभ सर, एक्चुअली यही सब क्वेश्चंस थे मेरे भी। इसमें जैसे आपने कुछ वर्किंग प्रिंसिपल्स के बारे में डिटेल में नहीं डिस्कस करा है, एटलीस्ट आपको एक जो है अपना सर्किट डायग्राम है प्लस उसका जो है वर्किंग कैसे होती है टोटल उसकी, और दूसरा ये है कि इसमें आपका जो सिस्टम है ये ऑलरेडी एग्जिस्ट है ना। इसमें आपने आपके कुछ इनोवेटिव मेरे को नहीं लगता है कि आपने इसमें कुछ ऐसा लगाया है। और इसकी फिजिबिलिटी ऑलरेडी मार्केट में अभी तक ये आ जाता, क्योंकि इसकी फिजिबिलिटी बहुत ही कम है, इसलिए अभी तक आया नहीं। इस पर रिसर्च भी हुई है कुछ टाइम, बट इसकी फिजिबिलिटी बहुत ही कम है, क्योंकि ये जो आप फायर के केस में ये बहुत इफेक्टिव नहीं है। इसकी क्वांटिफिकेशन के बारे में बात करें कि हाउ मच इस फायर लोड विल बी एक्सटिंग्विशेस बाय दिस एक्सटिंग्विशर, तो इसमें आप मतलब बहुत ही इसका परफॉर्मेंस बहुत ही लो है जहाँ तक मैं जानता हूँ। तो इसमें कोई आपने ऐसा इनोवेशन तो कुछ इसमें इम्प्लीमेंट ही नहीं किया
सर हम लोग
ऑलरेडी? हाँ
कूलेंट डालने का प्लान कर रहे हैं ताकि फायर जो हमारा डिवाइस
हाँ।
है वो सेफ रहे। और सर अभी हम लोग फॉर नाउ वी आर टारगेटिंग द स्मॉल इंडस्ट्रीज। सर फॉर एग्जांपल वी आर टारगेटिंग एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट जहाँ पे फायर लगने के चांसेस होते तो हैं बट थोड़े कम होते हैं। एंड सर वहाँ पे सॉलिड फायर लगने के चांसेस ज्यादा होते हैं, तो इसलिए हम लोग वहाँ टारगेट कर रहे हैं rather than टारगेटिंग ऑन एनी ऑयल बेस्ड इंडस्ट्री और एनी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इंडस्ट्री। मतलब अभी फिलहाल वी आर टारगेटिंग स्मॉल spaces for now because our device is quite costly, so it would be easier for them to buy only one and it would be enough for them to extinguish fire through only one device.
Acha. Sarthak, one more question.
Yes sir.
That you are only targeting the open flames to extinguish,
Yes sir.
but in the solid fire we are trying to remove that temperature from the material and extinguish it by cooling. That fire will be not regenerated. Then how will you able to cope up with that temperature with this system?
Sir, this system follows the principle of the ideal gas law, in that the pressure at the flame source decreases, and which in turns decreases the temperature at the source of the flame, and which suppresses the fire.
नहीं है, क्यों भेजने वाला था क्या?
You will be able to control that temperature also.
Yes sir, as we decrease
Yes,
the pressure,
sir.
as we decrease the pressure, the temperature will automatically decreases
Decreases.
because our device is working on the principle of ideal gas law.
Ideal gas law. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you sir.
Thank you, sir.
So shall we continue with the next?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's move on to our next group. Our next group has the topic of safety training, assessment and management. I would like to invite Mr. Harsh Tiwari, Mr. Ashutosh Rana, Akhil Mohan, Aditya Raj Singh Chauhan and request them to share their screen for the presentation.
Ashutosh, please help me with the sharing of the screen. So, a very warm good morning, good afternoon to everyone. I would like to thank the organizing committee to provide us with a platform where we can express our ideas, open our minds, and find different solutions to the problems faced by employees in the field of fire and safety. I am Aditya Raj Singh Chauhan, and our group is going to present our business model which will help in the society in coping up with the different problems based on our values, based on our core value, that is safety. Let us take a look at the table of contents on which we will be discussing upon later. Yes. First of all, the basic idea of our business model, followed by the vision and mission, then our goals and how we will achieve it, then the major requirements we need to start our business firm, and then the different job roles which will we do, and then an interactive and innovative application which is also our flagship. So let us begin. Yes. As I already said, safety is one of our core value. So we
We will never compromise in our commitment to the health and safety of our employees, subcontractors, customers, and the community. We will continually improve our process, demonstrate leadership, and promote comprehensive safety. We will require individual accountability, accept all employees to adhere to the safety standards, and actively participate in and support the advancement of our health and safety practices. So, we all know that if everyone is responsible and for achieving zero
कोई
accident,
स्क्रीन बनानी
resulting
पड़ेगी,
in a safe day,
ठीक है?
a safe tomorrow, a safe year, and a
कौन
safe
करेगा
career.
यार? जैसे क्वेश्चन
Yes,
करेगा फिर
so
मार्किंग
let's
करेगा।
begin with the idea. Let me tell you the basic idea behind our business model, that is Hifazat, prevention before protection. Let me repeat it for you. Our
अब आ
basic
गया।
model is Hifazat, prevention before protection. We believe if we have the proper knowledge and training, we can easily prevent any hazard from happening. Through, through our firm, we aim to provide highly trained safety personnel to different occupancies, either small or big, where people are not aware of the basic emergency response. This can be anywhere ranging from industries to offices, even schools and other educational institutes like coachings. We feel there is lack of awareness in these types of areas. Big corporates and industries have the facility of fire and safety supervisors, but at the smaller level where safety is highly neglected, it is really important for them to know the basic emergency response. This can be provided by a company or firm with highly trained safety personnel who also have diplomas in their particular fields. Their work is to closely monitor, train, and assess the occupancy and suggest safety measures to the occupants. With the help of demonstration at a regular interval, the occupants will be able to quickly and effectively cope up with any hazard. So, also, if any smaller workplace cannot afford the deployment of our safety personnel, they can even take our Hifazat app, which will contain many of the benefits in the field of safety, which will be discussed later. Now, coming to our vision and mission, our vision to become the number one fire safety assessment training and management company in India with active presence in major industries. Also, once achieving this, we can also move on to become a global leader in the fire training and management field. Our mission as a fire safety assessment, training, and management company is to develop a highly successful, profitable business which provides quality service in our industries to become the standard for an ideal business in the country and globally. Next on, we move to our goals. Our goals is to improve and promote safety in the industries and not only big industries but small industries, offices and other occupancies which have a very few amount of safety precautions. Next one is that we provide management and leadership that require all employees assure timely and through reporting and investigation of all incidents to provide industry leading training to our employees to better educate them to comply with those policies as well as promote a culture of continuous improvement and commitment to safety and training. Now, I would like to call Akhil to take the presentation further.
Good afternoon, everyone. In current problem scenario, I am gonna talk about how we can tackle the problems on fire with some little measures, or we can say awareness from time to time has been increased. So coming to our first topic, fire safety precautions. As we all know, fire safety precautions from our firms are meant by providing our safety officer at the working place on a monthly routine where he will give a safety measure to the local authorities if in case they face emergency hazard, and they can provide immediate emergency response towards it. We are going to discuss the fire escape plan and even practice it twice in a year. We will tell the local authorities how to operate a fire extinguisher installed in the premises of the working places. Rolling to the safety training process. Everybody knows that fire destroys property, causes injuries, and takes lives. A fire in the workplace can also mean the termination of jobs. With proper training, our workers can eliminate the fire hazards and respond quickly and efficiently in a fire if a fire breaks out. With proper training, a small occurrence can quickly grow to become a major incident with devastating outcomes. Everyone is at a risk as is on a fire. However, there are some workers who may be at a greater risk because when or they work because they are not familiar with the premises or the equipment at the work site. So we are also providing the mapping conditions or the layout of the company so that people at the working places can efficiently familiar with the condition of the places. Now, fire safety training can teach workers how to recognize fire hazards, conduct a fire safety risk assessment, prevent a workplace fire, and respond if a fire occurs. Through our fire safety training, our workers team will have some the certain points, and that I am going to tell you in a brief. The company's emergency plan, the workers rule and emergency plan, how to activate the fire alarm so the building occupants can escape at the proper time, to leave the area immediately closing all the doors behind them, where designated muster areas are located outside the building, what to do if they encounter heat or smoke upon exiting, how to fight a small fire with a portable extinguisher. Now coming to identification of common hazard for the local people. Fire safety risk assessment helps identify what a workplace needs to do prevent a fire and keep people safe. The assessment looks at emergency routes and exit, fire detection and warning system, firefighting equipment, removal or safe storage of dangerous substances, communication with employees and others on the premises, safety fire training. A fire safety risk assessment is the first step in the identification of hazard. It also identifies the people at risk and the state of emergency can control the workplace at a proper time. Yes. Now coming to our business structure, how we are going to create our business as a global empire. We are quite aware that the success of any business lies in the foundation on which the business is built on, which is why we have to decide to build our fire safety service company on the right business's foundation. We want to build a business of dedicated workforce who will give the way to ensure that our customers are satisfied and get value for their money. We aware that it takes a business with the right employees and structure to achieve all what we have to set to achieve, which is why we will putting structures and processes in place that we will help us deliver excellent services and run the business on autopilot mode. Yes. Now the major requirements in our company is a combined mixture of such peoples that makes our firm a united one. Now the basic roles of our company, for the head of our company, it will be given in them in the four assumptions: the safety engineers or the technician, the suppliers, the application developer, and the admin, HR executive, and the accountant. Next, now we will provide what are now we will give the what are the job roles of the our firm in particular field. Now we will give the fire safety engineers role. The in our company, the fire safety engineers will be responsible for conduction, preventing, training, and advisory consultancy services. He will do in charge of choosing the fire prevention equipment, specs, component, and software to be used and specifying the requirements for the project. Also, he will adapt the circumstances and resolving any problems that may arise during prevention equipment installation and monitoring. The next job is for suppliers. Suppliers are responsible for installations, repair, and maintenance of equipment. Equipments like such as fire safety equipments, fire alarm, sprinkler, fire blanket, fire singage, fire hose reels, fire extinguisher, fire walls, and fire rated floor assemblies. The next role is about admin, HR, executive, accountant. As we all know, admins are the head of any institution, so they will oversee the workers working, training, and apartment type. They are responsible for overseeing the smooth running of HR and administrative tasks for the organization. They design job description with KPI to drive performance management for clients. Our workers will follow the HR policies procedure with will and pride. The HR will maintain the office supplies by checking stocks, placing and expediting orders, evaluating new products, so that our company is never scarce of any ill products. And the last one is the Android developer. To prepare and design the company's application according to the need, we in our company we need an Android developer that will oversee the designation of the app and what are the facilities we are providing on the app. Yes. Now in our company there are three project strategies. The first one is the requirement recruitment of the safety personals. The safety personals in our company basically are the diploma holders, and we will employ these diploma holders in a small workplace area that cannot afford basically the higher five safety professionals who are having a highly qualifiable degree like BTech or engineering. So we will hire diploma holders with a very good working experience, and we will train in such a way that they can employ and also treat the local people at the time of the execution of hazard. The second step is marketing. Marketing strategies are typically applied to improving a company's sales or the public perception of that company. In particular, our marketing strategies have proven to be beneficial in improving workplace safety and encouraging employee awareness of overall health and safety in our company. So our company will mainly focus on the marketing view by providing at local rates which are cheaper than the other company, and we will first we will see that how our company is working with the other people and it is benefiting. So we will work upon it. And the last point is establishing brand name and going global. Global name can be achieved by providing our services at a rental rate with quick beneficial measures, such then our gain and name within short period of time. That's all my time. Thank you. Next, we proceed to Ashutosh Rada, who will give you the application status of the working.
Thank you, Akhil. So here, up till now, Akhil has told you about the various aspects of our business model. Now, I would like to tell you about more about our application. Till now, we have learned that the safety personals will go and do the work, but what if a company cannot afford the safety personals? They will be having the option of our of taking our application with various subscription models. This can go to monthly, to half yearly, or annually, or even 5 years plan. So in this application we will provide a easier way of communicating and management to the workers. This app will help the assigned individuals in installation, repair and maintenance of preventive equipments. The extra features of the applications are to provide a monthly calendar for knowing health test and trainings. Also, different types of meetings can also be scheduled in this calendar. This will provide a platform where anonymously a person can complain without fearing anyone. This happens a lot in the industries, that we saw someone at a higher post than ours, that he is doing mistake or he is not abiding by the rules, but we fear to report it to a higher authority. In this app we can do this. There is a feature that anyone can post in the group and no one will be able to know who has posted. So anyone who is either either at a higher post or at a lower post, he can post anything, and thereby the people who are neglecting these rules will be forced to compile by the laws. Next is the safety profile that every individual will be having, which will contain the information about the work area which suits him the best, and also a mapping of what all key points he has to take in mind in that particular work area. The next is the emergency exits and routes and emergency numbers. This will provide them to know what, if any emergency happens, what all they can do, like where are the emergency exits and what to do first when an emergency happens. Worker can also gather some information from our platform, knowing current use of PPEs and case study videos. Also, there will be feature for interconnection of industries in form of a group where any industry individual can share his report or accidents anonymously, which will help us that if any accident is happened in a particular industry, they generally don't share with others so that their brand name is not distorted. But with this feature they can anonymously uh, put their problems and what were the causes of accidents, so that other companies who can avoid these mistakes and have a better way of uh, doing their work. Next, now we will have a sneak peek for the workers about the application. The workers will have anonymous groups, as we already mentioned, monthly calendars, safety point system, which means if the worker has attended all the trainings, quizzes, and other things at the particular time and is not involved in any unlawful activities, he will be rewarded some points, which will at the later stage will be rewarded in the with for like example, it can be in the form of providing extra leaves or adding a bonus to his salary. Also, medical tests and training will be provided, like there will be a reminder for all these things. Next up is our alternative approach. So, as already mentioned, Ashutosh, please change the slide. Yes, the alternative approach. This means that obviously the safety personnel will cost a bit more than that, more than the app. So if any occupancy has lower cost or lower budget, they can take the option of our app, which will help them in cost cutting. But they have to take the subscription in the app. So now I would like to ask Ashutosh to continue the presentation further.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself Ashutosh Rana. Now I am explaining the marketing and sales strategy of our company. Our sales and marketing team will be recruited based on their vast experience in the industry, and they will be trained on a regular basis. We also introduce our business by sending introductory letters alongside our brochures to corporate organizations, print out flyers, and business cards. We also use our friends and family network to spread words about our business. We also conduct fire safety seminars to marketing our services. Now, our timelines are essential in managing the tasks of our company. First, the pre-employment screening is physical for all new hires, so the employee is free of any diseases. Second, the fire safety training provides employee with knowledge, so they need to prevent a fire from occurring as well as how to react when the fire occurs. Third, we also provide a fire and safety precautions from any hazard to the company. Fourth, as an employer, it is our responsibility to maintain a safe and healthy workplace so our workers work in hazard-free environment. Fifth, if the workers and employee work in safe and healthy environment, the productivity of our company also increases. Our company will provide monetary and free incentives to the employee who work with this company and will serve the company interest. Now our partners. A business partner is one of our advantages which help us to grow our business. We partnership with many organizations for the safety equipment supplier. Our company basically purchase the safety equipment from this and install them to their customers. Second, the Fire Safety Institute. We recruit the freshers candidate which hold the diploma and degree, and from this institute we assign them to the different company. Third, the
Suto, please. Actually, we have understand your project idea,
Yes, sir.
business idea, but there is some time limitations, and you have completed your time, so you can conclude your overall idea.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now
So,
for our budget.
yeah, please,
Yes.
Ashutosh, continue.
A budget estimates an organization revenue and expenses over a specific period of time. We can identify areas we can decrease our spending and increase our revenue. So we are planning to invest 40% on our safety personnel, 20% on our application development, and 10% on marketing, and 30% on the rest of the expenses. Thank you.
So now we are open up for the for any questions by the jury member or any other person who is attending this meeting.
Can I speak something with the permission of jury members? if they
Yes.
permit.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, respected jury members and my dear friends. Very wonderful idea presented by Aditya Rana, Ashutosh, Akhil. Probably name may not be correct at my side. Always it is a problem with me. But a very fantastic and very scoping business idea I had seen so far from fire safety technocrats from our student. I'm really very happy and I don't have any words to say what a wonderful idea you have presented. Basically, when I was a student, it was my dream that I may have such type of company and I would like to rule out such type of business. If I am not in IPS Academy, your professor or your head, I will definitely own such type of company and I will lead the market with my 15, 16 years of experience. So first of all, I really congratulate to you and don't suppress your dream to start this startup, this business, because it's a very huge scope you have in it. Just wanted to narrate few points in your presentation business model.
Yes,
You
sir.
need to categorize your area of services into four major category.
Yes,
The
sir.
first category is preparation of legal documentation, which is very very important nowadays, and it is the legislative obligation for each individual occupier who owned a
बोलना
particular
स्क्रीनशॉट ले
occupancy.
लेना.
What
Yes,
shall
sir.
be those
Surely.
legal documentations? It may be safety policy of that particular organization, safety manual of that particular organization, on-site emergency plan for that particular organization, off-site emergency plan for that particular organization, risk assessment report, fire audit report. There are a number of safety methodologies you need to learn during your 4 year curriculum, which you may applicable depending upon the type of business to that particular client which you are going to serve. The
Yes,
second
sir.
major area where you can categorize your services is designing, commissioning, and installation of fixed firefighting, not only fixed
इसको भी चेक
firefighting,
करता है कि
mobile
कितना आवाज
firefighting
आ रही है.
installation in high-rise building as well as in
इससे
factory
बोलेंगे मैं जब भी
premises.
बोलता हूँ तुम यूट्यूब
That would
बंद
be
करो.
your second area of services,
Surely,
where
sir. Surely.
you may put hydrant system, sprinkler system, water spray system, CO2 flooding system, dry chemical powder fixed installation, portable fire extinguisher, automatic fire detection and alarm system. And as you said in your presentation, it may be a emergency evacuation plan and its execution in that particular periphery of occupancy. The third area, which is much more important, equally important, not much more important, equally important, is training and education, which is very very important. So you need to categorize your training and education part in different modules, and these different modules may be the burning topic inside the particular occupancy to prevent the accident inside their periphery, so that they have much more interest to conducting the trainings in that particular modules only. I would like to narrate few modules for you, like basic firefighting and its important, fire extinguisher and their operation, fire drill and their performance at ground, personal protective equipment and their application, chemical safety, fall protection and its prevention, on-site emergency plan and its preparedness, first aid, paramedics, electrical fire safety, safety in working at heights, safety in material handling, safety in transportation of hazardous materials and chemical, disaster management, statutory safety provisions under Factory Act, life safety provisions in National Building Code for high-rise building. These are the few modules which you may develop, and these are the need of the day. Let me tell you very frankly, people very badly lacking in the knowledge which is I am just narrating to you. Future is ours. Safety professionals is the future. You may see the dense, complex business establishment throughout our country. If you saw Delhi, it is flooded. You saw Mumbai, it is flooded nowadays. The industrial belts are much more flooded nowadays. There is not a space to take a deep breath. So, in such type of dense complexes where factory premises and plants are available, the safety of a particular individual is much more important. There may be number of apps, legal standards, codes came into the picture to bind a particular occupier or owner of that particular factory. The fourth one, which is much more important, again equally important, is to provide assistance to individual in obtaining no objection certificate from competent state authority in the area of like fire protection system may be there, pressure vessel testing may be there, OSHA certification may be there, NIBO certification may be there, IOSH certification may be there. So that would be your fourth area of service, which is very, very important. So you need to summarize your business plan into the four major areas, which is very, very important. First, I had told you legal documentation. Second, I would like to tell you about designing and commissioning of water-based and non-water-based fixed firefighting and mobile installation. The third one is your training and education. Burning topic module shall be there. And fourth one is the supporting individuals organization in obtaining fire protection system or pressure vessel testing or any other certification from fire safety and health point of view. It's a very wonderful business idea, and if a particular team, I had seen the 3 members team for that particular idea, never ever died your dream for standing this particular organization. If you think that we are in a position to capable enough that we can do this particular, and let me tell you, the non-technical background people came into this particular area of business and they do wonders. You can't imagine that much of money they have generated from the market. And they are not fire engineer, they are not supposed to be from technical background, they are commerce graduate, they are arts and commerce graduate. They did that particular business. So you have to spend your 4-year span for pursuing this BTech fire technology and safety engineering degree. My great wishes with you. You go through that particular business, and of course, during your marketing and sales strategy, you mention number of strategies, but you never mention the alumina of IPS Academy who seated in middle management and top management of various corporate. So you need to take one of the strategy that you have to go through your seniors who are pass out from this particular institute. They will be the brand ambassador for your company, and they will be the business provider for you when they are seeking, when they get the knowledge that few of our juniors doing such and such business, they will help you out in that particular area. So my wishes with you, very, very best of luck for that, and keep dreaming for that particular business. Very good idea, very, very interesting idea for you.
So
Thank
thank you, sir. Thank you so much. It was really wonderful hearing that from you, and all the insights that you gave us really meant to us. And I have noted down all the 4 points, and all the different sub points that you mentioned, and we will be surely working on that. because since we are just in the second year of our 4 year journey, we don't really have that much knowledge up till now, but we surely will work on upon all the topics that you mentioned, and we will surely, if any problem that we occur, we will surely come to you and ask your insights. It was
मैं
really, sir, wonderful hearing from you.
मैं कोई मदद नहीं करूंगा, लेकिन काम तुमको अच्छे से करना पड़ेगा
Yes, sir.
और बहुत
Surely,
अच्छे
surely, sir.
से।
We will work on it, and definitely a startup is coming from IPS Academy, and currently we are four. We will try and make it a larger firm. Thank you, sir.
टीम का नाम बताना। एक आदित्य है,
Sir,
आदित्य
Aditya
राज
Raj.
चौहान,
Yes, sir.
आशीष राणा,
I am Aditya Raj. Then Ashutosh Rana, Akhil Mohan, and Harsh Tiwari.
सभी सेकंड ईयर से हैं।
Yes, sir. All from
वेरी
second year FT1.
वेरी गुड, बहुत बढ़िया, शानदार।
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
ओके तो
थैंक यू जूरी मेंबर्स। मैं म्यूट कर देता हूँ, आपका समय ले लिया मैंने, सॉरी इसके लिए।
Sir, can we stop the
no
presentation?
no problem. Okay,
Wait,
I
Ashutosh,
want
wait
to
for the
ask
jury members also.
some question.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Saurabh sir,
No question.
Vijay Sankul sir.
थैंक यू बोलूँगा मैं एचओडी सर को। सर ने बहुत ही अच्छे से और बहुत ही जो 4 इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट बोले हैं, वाकई में मैं भी यही बोलना चाहता हूँ कि ये जो आइडिया है आपका, ये आइडिया बहुत ही सक्सेसफुल हो सकता है ना, क्योंकि अभी इस टाइम में फायर एंड सेफ्टी में बहुत ही इंडस्ट्रीज लेकिंग हैं और जो है उनको एक्सीडेंट के लिए गवर्नमेंट्स प्रिवेंट करने के लिए गवर्नमेंट्स बहुत फोर्सफुली उनको बोल रही हैं कि आपको सेफ्टी के लिए काफ़ी कुछ करना है। और सेफ्टी रिलेटेड अभी मार्केट में बहुत कमियां हैं जो कि इंडस्ट्री फुलफिल नहीं कर पाती हैं। तो यहाँ पे एज ए सर्विस प्रोवाइडर आप काफ़ी हेल्प प्रोवाइड कर सकते हो और बहुत अच्छा इसमें ग्रो कर सकते हो। और अभी जो है ट्रेनिंग से रिलेटेड भी यदि मैं बोलूँ तो ट्रेनिंग के लिए अभी तो बहुत मार्केट ओपन हो गया है, क्योंकि ट्रेनिंग जो है ऑनलाइन बेसिस पे काफ़ी हद तक बहुत ज़्यादा ऑनलाइन ट्रेनिंग प्रोवाइड की जा रही हैं। तो यदि यदि आपको बाकी में इसको स्टार्ट करना है तो आप ऑनलाइन ट्रेनिंग से इसको इनिशिएट कर सकते हैं।
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are looking for that. First, we will develop a website. Then, gradually, we will go on YouTube as well, and then app as well. These are our forthcoming features. Means we will work on that. But currently, what we had, we presented it to you.
So thank you so much, such a wonderful idea. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sir.
Now Aditya Raj.
Yes, sir.
Can I ask some question on it?
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir.
First of all, as the all jury members say and HOD sir says, that it's a very wonderful idea that you are describing here. Now, my first question is that how your business idea can help your client after he is suffering from any accident in his industry.
So first of all, our highly trained safety personals, they will go and visit the site of the hazard, what all has happened, and what can.
Suppose we have.
Yes, sir.
Let us talk with an example that
Yes, sir.
suppose we have an big fire broke out, then you will provide training or all things are done, but still we have an accident.
Yes, sir.
And we an example, for example, a fire is broke out
Yes, sir.
in that industry, and so how can you cope up that accident, that such type of accident cannot be happen in near future? How your business idea can help your client that
So
after an accident is occurred, what type of services you can provide? Is there
first
any
and
scope that
yes, sir.
uh,
So first and
yeah
foremost thing to dwell upon is that what was the root cause of such happening, because when we get to
Okay.
know what is the cause of any hazard, then only we can rectify it. So after knowing the cause of the hazard, we will try what were the plot holes that we missed out earlier, and how can we develop
Okay.
and make more aware, all the occupants make more aware about what all things that they had to constantly look upon. It is true that we have trained them and we have told them everything about all the basic entities that they have to look upon, but we are humans and we make errors, and errors or not only errors by human, it can be the cause of the fire can also be because of errors from any machinery or any other thing. So we have
No,
we
as you see that someone says that as a safety professional, first you have to think of the worst, and then you work back for for the safety of that thing.
Yes, sir, exactly. So
So
what I meant from telling that, the you summarized in a very good way, and that's what I meant. And we will try and figure out what was the cause, and we can reverse engineer it and prevent it from happening in the future.
okay,
Thank you, sir.
that's okay. Thank you very much,
Thank you so much, sir. All of you jury members and
Sejal.
HOD, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah, Sejal. Can you continue with the uh,
Yes, sir, sure. This
another
event is
presentation?
indeed becoming more and more interesting. Now, I would like to call our fourth participant, Mr. Mohammad Zainul Abdin Qureshi, whose topic is foam grenade, throwable active fire protection device. I request you to please share your screen for the presentation.
Okay, am I audible?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yes, sir, thank you. Sir, is my screen visible, sir?
No, your
Just,
camera is locked on you only.
sir, now?
You can share your screen.
Sir, now is it visible?
Yeah.
Now it is visible. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
No.
Uh, very warm good afternoon to one and all present here, respected head of the department, all the jury members, Mr. Ashish Yadav, sir, Vijay Shankul, sir, and Saurabh Jain, sir. So, first of all, before starting this project, I am feeling so gratitude that recently I have published a research paper on this particular project, that is foam grenade throwable active fire protection device. And I am really so interested to start up a new business, and I wish that I think that the IPS Academy will be proud to honoring that first. Its form granite will be entrepreneur from my side. So now I would like to start this topic, as this presentation is based on modeling. So I will not explain much about this particular product. I will try to conclude in 4 slides that will in the offering. I will tell everything about our project. But if in details, then it will take around 25 slides. So that is not possible today. That the second topic will be infrastructure, the third customers, and the fourth one will be the finance, and at last I will tell the references from where I had taken this slide, from where I use sources for making these slides. So the offering, what this product, what this business is, and what the product sells, all this about foam grenade. So foam grenade is a firefighting extinguisher that uses chemical foam in suppressing fire. Okay, so it consists of 2 layers. Let me show you a picture. Yeah, this is the picture. It will consist of 2 layers, just like this. It is a demo model. There will be 2 balls, one outer ball and one inner ball. And in this picture, you can see that it will be attached with a string, so that we can rotate it and we can throw it to longer distances. Okay. So yeah, it made up of 2 layers, and the inner layer will be of 3 inch, that much big, and the outer layer will be that much big, meaning we can take in our hand. Okay, so how it actuates? So we have to give a impulsive force, we have to burst it. So with the inner core, which you can see that orange one here, the inner core will burst and the chemical reaction will start. And when the chemical reaction will start, the foam will start to form. And just after waiting few seconds, we will throw that ball over the fire. Okay, this is its working. Now, why customers will be compelled to buy this our product, that is foam granite? Why they will buy? So the revolution of foam granite offered advantages that exceed the conventional method, and it is a affordable solution. Foam granite will meaning there are some locations where normal fire extinguisher cannot reach, like a first floor fire. There is a fire in first floor, so you cannot use a fire extinguisher to reach that distance, but you can actuate that foam granite and you can throw from the window, and the fire will extinguish. Foam granite provide an access to those areas where portable fire extinguishers cannot reach. It provides a faster way to extinguish small fires till proper help arrives, and it is small and light in weight. It is able to actuate automatically by some innovations which is done in its surface and extinguish the fire. The people who are using this extinguisher do not require any kind of prior knowledge. They just have to hit up the from granite and have to throw on fire. There is nothing more complicated than this. This also reduce harm to the harm caused to the environment and health of human people, like the firefighters and all those, because the firefighters have to go in the vicinity of fire for extinguishing the fire. But by foam grenade you can throw it from longer distances, so it will not harm them too. So this were in this particular slides. So now coming to our business, it there are two variants of our foam granite. The first variant is of half kg and the second variant is of 1 kg. So now coming to the next part, that is the infrastructure. In this infrastructure, we will discuss the business that create expenses, meaning the money which we requires in creating our foam granite business startup. Okay, so these are the core capabilities. The core capabilities will include area. First of all, as you know, for any business we requires area. So the first requirement will be area, and this device for when we will assemble all the parts, it will require very small area, just around one lab. We will require a chemistry lab for this. But if we will start producing in the later stage, meaning after 5 or 10 years, when we will be popular, then we will start to produce them in huge factory, and you know that for production it requires huge space. So now coming to raw products, what are the raw products which requires to build up this particular foam granite? So there are chemicals, right? And there is a flexible glass ball, which is the inner one, inner layer, and outer one will be a flexible latex ball. Sorry, I made a mistake. The inner will be a not flexible, it will be brittle glass ball, and the outer layer will surround will be a flexible latex ball. Okay, and no heavy machinery is required. No heavy machinery, no equipments, heavy equipments are required. Small equipments will be required, like personal protective equipments, chemistry lab operators, and fire fighting and extinguishing testing, meaning all the arrangements which we will test our product in the initial stages. And for its production we will require 2 workers in the initial stages and one skilled person who will having the knowledge of chemicals, so that our product is of specified concentration of chemicals. So now the next part, the partner network. How much we have to give money for partnering network. So as HOD sir explained in the last group, that it requires legal assistance and all this stuff for money. So the first thing comes is patent. So just after few time, our plan is to take a patent for our particular product. And how much does it cost to take a patent in India? For the application, it costs around 4,000. For publication, it costs around 6,000. And for the examination of patent application, it costs around 10,000. And there are other expenses like alliance agreements, license, and assistants, and all these things. And it will cost around 10 to 15,000. Now, value confirmation. In this, our main concern will be how our product will cost in the transport and in advertisement. So, advertisement, we have to tell people that yes, we have this particular product. and in initial stages it will cost a lot, meaning there is no margin. We can say that as you can see that add a 5 line in newspaper in the major city of our India will cost 11,000. Just add a 5 lines, and moving to TV and other sources it will cost more. So initial stages our expectation is to keep our advertisement limit between 20,000 to 50,000. Now transport charges, there will be two transport charges: one import of raw material, and second export of our final product to all
जेन
the
को बताना
industries,
पड़ेगा
right? There will be two overcharge charges.
सिर्फ
The first charge will be around 1,000 rupees per delivery, and the second will be of 3,000 per delivery, and we will transport 100 products at one single time. Now, coming to the next part of this presentation, here we will talk about the customers. Who will be the customers of this product? Who will be the customers of Form Granite? So this part is where we will get revenue, meaning customers give us revenue, customer will buy and they will give us money. So who will be our customers? Three people. Basically, three types of people will be our customers. The first one is all the petrochemical industries, all the petrochemical industries. The second one, the state fire services, and the third one, every household individual like you people, like me, like every other people living around us. These three will be our major customers. Now moving forward, distribution channel. So how we will distribute that, our product, how we will distribute that? So for selling in large amount in mass stock, we will sell over 1,000 products at single time to state fire
जब फ्री
services
हो जाएगा
and
तब
big
फोन
industries. Okay, but this in this particular system we will get less
उसको
profit
बोलते
because we
कल
are selling
एक्सपर्ट
in
बच्चा
huge
कौन था
number. So we will earn a bit less profit
उसका
as
अपन
if
वो
we will say
फोटो खींच
sell
के
a
भेज देते हैं
single
उसको
product. So now, and we will take the payment by UPI or TD, a demand draft. So for, and now second part, for selling this particular product, that is form granite, to single individuals, it can sold to all the fire equipment stores which are available in the big cities like Indore, or in malls or in other stores which will be located in small average cities. The selling number will depend upon the buyers. In initial stage we cannot define how much we will sell because they will give us order that we want 50, we want 100 form granite, so we will sell them like this. These store malls will then use single form granite, that one by one they will sell, like we buy from any kirana store, like anything. We buy one thing at a time, like that. In from the fire stores, like we buy one fire extinguisher, the people will go and they will purchase one form granite, and the shopkeeper will earn his profit and we will earn his profit. The payment will be through UPI or cash or demand draft. So the customer relationship. So, as we know, that for maintaining a good business, we requires relationship. So, the interacting with business customers will be our former job. For that, we will do communication, selling, supporting,
टाई वाई
assisting
लगा
customers purchase, and use their product services, our business products and services. So one more thing, we have a very good idea that for maintaining good relationship, we will offer special discounts, right? And we will provide state fire service and industries free samples. We will provide them free samples, then check it out our product. Then if they will be impressed with our product, then they will definitely order and we will sell them. And the communication will be through email or telephonic communication, but sometimes for new customers we personally have to visit there. So now coming to the finance, that is the last part. This finance is the last part of this product. So initially our investor will be IPS Academy. Our IPS Academy is providing us a lot of opportunities. That is, IPS Academy has opened a cell, that is IIC cell, Institution Innovative Innovation Council, and this cell will definitely help us. So now in this finance section, we will discuss the part of the business that determines its financial performance and profit, that what we will earn, everything about money. Okay. So cost structures. Here is all the cost structure, as you can see. The money, and this cost structure is excluding the things like area, which will be provided by our college premises. Like area, we want a chemistry lab, a lab technician, and a fire extinguisher testing, like which is already available in our fire ground. Excluding these things, the money, which our project will requires are 75 rupees for the raw materials, the chemicals, and the plastic bag and glass bag, all that. The employees' fees, that will be 60,000 per month, and the patent charges will be 15,000. This is average value. I'm not using exact value. This is average value. The agreements, assistant, and all other things will cost around 30,000. Advertisement 30,000, 13,000, and advertisement 30,000, and the transport charges will be of 4,000 rupees. So now the revenue. Who will, as the customers I had already mentioned you, it completely depends on customers, that what kind of customer will buy. If state fire service and big industries like Indian Oil Corporation Limited, all the oil and gas industries, which will be our major customers, will buy this, then the revenue will be at its peak. At the earlier stage of revenue, uh, but we cannot imagine that Indian Oil directly approaching us that we want your product. So in the earlier stages, we will sell it to small stores, and that means we will sell it to particular individuals. So now it is a rough, meaning I can say it's a rough value which I'm going to tell that the selling price of one product, the half kg variant, will be around 3,000 rupees, 300 rupees in the market, and the 1 kg variant will be 500 rupees in the market of one form granite. And but if we sold in bulk, then we will earn a less profit, because they also want to earn a few profit. That's why we will sell it some cheaper price. Like for selling 1,000 form granites, we will take 2 lakh rupees for half kg variant, and for 1 kg variant we will take 3 lakhs 50,000 rupees respectively for these two variants. So this is the last slide. In this, what profit we will earn, what profit I will earn, that the form granite will generate what profit. So after excluding the patents, agreements, and ad prices, because they cost a lot. So if we sell 1,000 products, then we will sell it in 2 lakh rupees, and but we had just spent 65,000 in its generation. So the profit which we will earn in 1,000 products will be 1,35,000 rupees. And but if talking about small scale, then if we sold 10 granites, then the profit will be, as we had generated in 3,000 rupees, and we had sold in 5,000, so profit will be 2,000 rupees. So we will
Okay,
not
Zen.
Yes, sir, it's just last slide.
Yeah.
So can I say the last point? Just one point is remaining.
Yeah, you can continue, but summarize it.
Yes, sir. So, sir, this the profit which we will earn, we will not use this profit in our. We will not keep this profit in our pockets. We will use this profit in advertisement and making our product popular. So these are the references from where I had taken help in creating this particular presentation. And thank you so much, everyone. In last words, I would like to conclude that foam granite is the future of fire extinguishment. Thank you so much. I really want your questions, sir. I really want your feedback, sir. So please, sir, if anyone has any queries, please.
Saurabh, sir. Saurabh Jain, sir.
हाँ सर.
Yeah, you have any questions, sir? Then you ask.
No sir.
Vijay Sankul, sir. Vijay Sankul, sir. HOD, sir. Request.
I have few questions.
Yeah, sir.
Yes, sir.
Members,
please continue, sir.
Once again.
Yes.
Thank you so much, respected jury members. Jen, my first question is that what will be the capacity of your foam granite? How much foam solution it will carry?
So there will be two variants, sir. The first variant will be of half kg and second will be of 1 kg.
Okay. Half kg is the weight. So probably 500 ml to 1 liter foam solution you have with your foam granite. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any technical calculation that if I throw a frame foam granite on a surface of fire, which may be of B class liquid fire, up to what capacity your two variants, either from zero point 0.5 kg or from 1 kg, will able to extinguish it.
Sir, actually, sir, this was project was introduced to us in our major project, and sir, the question which you had asked, sir, our plan was to test it, but sir, because of this pandemic, sir, we were not able to reach our college and experiment this particular timing and all things, sir. That's why, sir, I cannot say that what will be the exact timing.
I listen your presentation very carefully,
Yes, sir.
and you told that your major customer will be from oil and gas industry,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Now, you all also aware that in oil and gas industry, specifically for oil refinery, and more specifically, if we talking about tank farm area, they have the very huge storage of petroleum product, and they all belongs to class 1 to class 2 category, whose fire point and flash point are very low, and they are in a normal temperature and pressure will be able to ignite.
Yes, sir.
Suppose with the help of this foam granite, what is the thinking in your mind that this foam grenade may be applicable to that particular area? Because when we are talking about extinguishment of fire, it is always have a question that up to what intensity or what severity level of fire can be extinguished by that particular mean of innovation. It is very, very important. Suppose with the help of 9-liter foam concentration, we are in a position to extinguish 5B category of fire. Here 5B category means the toluene is the fuel, where 5 liter of toluene is go for is free burning process, and you apply 9 liter of AFFF foam solution over there. Within 16 seconds, 60 seconds, that particular fire will be extinguished by that 9-liter foam concentration. So such type of calculation you needed to prove the efficiency, the extinguishment efficiency of your zero point 0.5 kg variant and 1 kg variant in fire grenade. Then only you are in a position to serve in the market. Number two, that potential client may not be from oil and gas industry. Your potential client will be the small storages of flammable liquids like पेट्रोल स्टेशंस, क्या बोलते हैं उसको,
पेट्रोल पंप,
पेट्रोल भराने की जगह जो होती है,
पेट्रोल पंप,
पेट्रोल पंप्स
stations.
या ऐसी जगह जहां पर फ्लेमेबल लिक्विड्स का रखाव तो होता है बट वेरी स्मॉल क्वांटिटी के अंदर होता है. दैट विल बी योर मतलब जो होंगे क्लाइंट्स ज्यादा होंगे. नंबर 3, you have to make the advantage of fire grenade or fire extinguisher, because there is availability of fire extinguisher with a small capacity of foam type extinguishment. So 9-liter is available, 50-liter is available, 150-liter is available. What is the comparison in between the extinguishment properties of fire extinguisher, and what is the benefit for using of this fire grenade? You have to make sure that your fire grenade will uplift in every characteristics over a fire extinguisher of B class fire. Then only your product will be acceptable to the market. That's it from my side. इतना ही बोलना था मेरे को.
Sir, with your permission, can we ask some question about it?
सर आज के राजा आप हैं, आपको मेरी परमिशन की जरूरत नहीं है.
नहीं सर, राजा नहीं, मतलब
जी, प्लीज गो अहेड.
या सिंस फर्स्ट आपने जो वो दिखाया था प्रोटोटाइप, उसको निकालिएगा प्लीज वो स्लाइड को. या कैन यू एक्सप्लेन that a simple principle is having a foam generation, that we want an air aspiration to generate a foam. Can you explain the working of your grenade, that how you will able to aspirate that air in this solution? The best,
Okay, sir.
as you say that the first layer is of latex. When the latex hit something, then the water will be dispersed. Then after your second layer, how you will be able to mix up the second layer or a foam solution in that water, and then a foam will be extinguished to the fire.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I had not explained this earlier, sir. As I said, sir, this product itself takes 20 to 30 slides for full explanation that I will explain in fifth day. But sir,
No,
for
no,
now,
you only explain that how
yes,
will
sir.
you be able
Yes,
to
sir.
aspirating that air in this
Yes, sir.
solution.
Sir, as we know, sir, there are two types of forms, sir. One you are saying the aspiration, and one are non-aspirating form. Sir, in this particular model, we are using the chemical form. We are not using aqueous film forming.
Non-aspirating foam.
Yes, sir. We are not using aqueous
Okay,
film
okay,
forming
okay.
form. We are
Okay,
using
no, no. My question is that first one, that your extinguishing agent, first extinguishing agent that you will be used in this model is water, है ना?
yes, sir.
And you will say that you have to strike it
Hmm.
on the fire surface,
Hmm.
on any surface.
Yes,
Then
sir.
when you strike that foam, that uh, your first layer, then the latex will be broke out.
No, sir. Yes, sir. That's the main doubt which normal people arrive, sir. Sir, as I said, sir, when we break it,
Okay.
so
Jen,
when
one
we
more
break it,
suggestion I have for you. If
yes,
you
sir. Please, sir. Please, sir.
unshare your slide, I would like to share something with you.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Probably you is in position. Now I am in position.
Yes.
You need to read this particular chapter number 6 of firefighting foam technical. Probably this is shown in the slide. Are you able to see it?
Yes, sir. It's visible.
In firefighting foam, in its chapter number 6, there is categories of fire and the use of firefighting foam against them. Okay, where the classification of fire is started, what we understand by class A, class B, class C, and here there is a very crystal clearly explain on class B fire how individual type of
ये
foam
तो तू चला जाके
concentrate
लंच कर ले.
and their application rate will work. And depending upon this theory, you need to choose which type of foam
हाँ तो फिर
concentrate
मैं चला जाऊंगा फिर.
you have
अभी कितना
to
बज रहा है?
feed it in
थोड़ा
your
दवाई खा के आ जाओ फिर मैं
firefighting
चला.
grenade. It is very, very important.
Okay.
You need to learn it by heart, and depending upon your learning, you are in a position to know that which type of foam concentrate and on what type of circumstance that it will work. So probably it is very, very important for you to get adequate knowledge about types of firefighting foams and their applicability on different type of situation. It is very important because
Okay, sir.
foam have number of limitations. It is not like that it is a dry chemical powder and it is the strongest media and it will extinguish fire anyhow. Foam have the basic principle to cut off the
Oxygen.
available oxygen at the surface of fire, and there is a number of phenomenons comes into the picture during the extinguishment theory of foam concentrate. So first you have to learn those particular things also.
Okay, sir. Definitely, I will read it, sir. Thank you so much. Ashish, sir,
You
can I
know,
answer?
my question.
Yes, sir. I understood, sir.
I fulfill, HOD sir fulfill the criteria that I will want to explain to you. Then another Vijay Sankul sir. Sir, you have any question? Saurabh Jain sir.
No, sir.
Okay, sir. Then you can wind up your PPT. And thank you very much. Thank you very much, HOD sir, for such a wonderful guidance. It will definitely help the
Can I
student.
quit the meeting because few of the members are not associated with the theme of our presentation?
No, no, sir. It is my request. Then you can continue till the last, sir. Please, sir.
कोशिश करता हूँ. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, Sejal.
Thank you so
Yes,
much,
sir.
Yeah, you can continue with the another presentation now.
Now we are moving to the fifth participant of today's event. I would like to invite Mr. Shivam Pathak, whose topic is safety issues. Mr. Shivam Pathak, please share your screen for the presentation.
Yeah, sure. Sir, is my screen visible?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Now it is visible. You can.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Good morning good morning to the members of the jury, respected teachers, and my dear fellow mates. Today, I, Shivam Pathak, student of third year Fire Technology and Safety Engineering Department, is grateful for getting the opportunity to present a business model in front of you. So, here is my business model, which is prepared on safety shoes on the brand name Dockers, with the tagline "Safer you wear, safer you be." So, beginning with the introduction. The company is established in the year 2020, legally registered and abiding the laws of the Companies Act 2013. So, as we all are aware of the market being dynamic, complex, and technologically upgraded, so keeping in mind the view of the company did the market survey. So the company did the market survey, analyzed the dynamic environment, needs of the customers, and our potential buyers. It generated employment opportunities nearly around 50,000. The company has raised the capital through issuing equity shares of 1 lakh at the rupees 10 each and 5% debentures of rupees 20,000 at the rate rupees 10 each. So, here representing the vision and mission statement of the company. So, the vision statement states that to provide good quality shoes at an affordable price by keeping in mind the comfort and that need to be there and providing new design with it. The mission statement states that to be successful as the most dynamic, flexible, and market responsive organization with footwear as its core business. Now, the fourth slide is and now the range of the products which the company offers are as follows. The first product named D-Safe Low Ankle Steel Toe Safety Shoes with the code name LAS0858. The second product is D-Safe High Ankle Steel Toe Safety Shoes with the with the code name HAS0899. The third product is the D-Safe Foundry Operation Safety Shoes with the code name FOS0873. And the last product is D-Safe Mining Operation Safety Shoes with the code name MOS5678. So these were the range of the product. Now coming to the features of the D-Safe safety shoes. So here are some features. Number one, non-woven lining with sponge, tango print full grain leather, sponge collar, thermoplastic counter stiffener for heel support, low density PU midsole offers excellent shock absorption, high density abrasion and slip resistance PU outsole, 1100 penetration resistance full steel midsole insert, anti-static insole board, antifungal extra thick contoured PU foam insole for enhancing cushioning,
Directly molded sole for superior durability. Scuff cap keeps the toe of your boot looking great. 200 joules extra wide 5-toe toe cap. EVA comfort strip, and last non-woven breathable lining. So here comes the crucial part to determine while analyzing, that is the SWOT analysis. So number one, the strengths. We provide an exporter-friendly government policies. There is a presence of qualified leather technologies in the field, tax incentives on the machinery, exposure to exports markets, comfortable availability of raw materials and other inputs. Sir, is my voice coming? Hello?
Yes, your voice is audible.
Okay. Okay. So next comes the weakness. The lack of fresh investment in this sector, little brand image, lack of modern finishing facilities for leather, low level of labor productivity due to inadequate formal training and unskilled laborers, and environmental problems. Third, coming to the opportunities, which our company sees. Use of modern technology, abundant scope to supply finished leather to multinational settings up shops in India, retain customer through quality supplies and timely deliveries, aim to present the customer with new designs, infrastructure, and company profiles, growing internationally and domestic markets. The last come the threats. Entry of multinational in domestic market, non-tariff barriers. Developing countries are resorting to more and more non-tariff barriers indirectly on these products. Fast changing fashion trends are difficult to adapt for the Indian leather industries. Stiff competition from other countries, and limited scope of mobilizing funds through private placements and public issues, as many businesses are family owned. Now coming to the competitors. Competition. One of the incredibly important factor you could say for a business, as it enables to identify the specific and unique traits appealing to the customers, and also this motivates and it is an encouraging element for the growth purpose too. So here are some of the throat encouraging elements are as follows. Number one, Alan Cooper. It was established in the year 1992 as Alan Cooper, which later changed its name to Alan Cooper. It is an Indian multinational company which presents in more than 35 countries. It is one of the best leather exporter of the country for the consecutive 3 years in a row. The brand has a vast legacy. Yes, sir.
Shivam, you can summarize it a little bit faster.
Sir, competitors.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. There are, I have basically included three competitors. Number one is Alan Cooper. Number second is Bata, which is also our competitor. And the last is Karam.
So,
okay. So, sir, shall I continue? Yes, sir, please.
Yeah. You can finish it first.
Yes, sir. So another factor responsible for earning a well-known reputation, the goodwill, and one of which distinguishes it from its competitors, is its USP, that is unique selling proposition. So the product is light in weight, available at an affordable price, designed considering the comfort zone of the customer, carrying a high security of wearer's foot within it, and ultimately handling over a bit of best finish with the best design. Now coming to the most important part is its USP, which I have included is a silicone padding is also done inside the D-Safe safety shoes for providing extra comfort to the person wearing it. Some benefits of including this silicone pad inside the shoes are it has its shock absorption, can effectively eliminate or slow the heel pain, effectively prevent and improve symptoms such as pain, knee pain, low back pain, and spinal lesions caused by foot problems. These are some of the general problems which the workers wearing safety shoes do occur with them. Now coming to another important point associated with it is its marketing objective. So it is a pillar of the business model, that is marketing and its objective, which includes identification of markets of customers, the king of the market, understanding their needs and wants, developing the products or services accordingly, satisfying the needs better than than its competitors, doing all this at a profit. So considering all these points along with the marketing objectives, focusing on it, we have made the points that to achieve the level where it's each category is in a position of 100% estimated business, providing better quality and designs to the customers, maintain reasonable and attractive prices, maintaining competitive strategy, and building innovative ideas. And now presenting one of the stepping stone, you could say, for the market analysis, that is the targeted market. So the targeted market is all the safety concerning industries, including metal industries, foundry workshops, civil industries, chemical industries, and mining works, etc. These for personal use, the safety engineers, the supervisors, and the workforce will also be our targeted market. Now coming to the pricing. Okay, so this is one of the most important factor affecting the revenue and the profits of the firm. That is the pricing. And here's representing a comparison table briefing about the price adopted by the company, keeping in just a minute. Okay, keeping in view its competitors, opponents is as follows. Number one, the low ankle steel toe safety shoes, which Docker is offering at a price of rupees 1450, is being offered by its competitors at 1699 by Alan Cooper, 1599 by Bata, and 1619 by Karam. Similarly, are the prices for the other products as well, as you can see in this table, hence achieving economies of scale. Another factor enabling to cover the large geographical area and bringing efficiency in the distribution is its channel of distribution. The company follows these channels are as follows. Number one is the direct channel, in which the manufacturer sells the goods directly to the consumers. And number second is a two-level channel, that is following the MWRC cycle, you could say, that is manufacturer to wholesaler, wholesaler to retailers, and the retailers then to the customers. Now, another task considering the identification of the product and containing all the relevant information and carrying an eye-catching impact at first sight to the customer is its labeling and packaging respectively. So here you could see a label as well as a packaging box which could be seen on the which is offered by our company. Next, so here is now the warehousing and transportation. The left picture showing the warehouse with its product stored in it, and in the right picture it is showing the transportation of our product, which is done through roadways, that is trucks, number second railways, and number third airways. Now the company has also opted for various media and mediums to increase awareness, generate sales, and create the brand loyalty. It is done through newspaper advertisements, television advertisements, social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and many more. The company has also its tie-ups with companies like Flipkart, Amazon, and Snapdeal. And the eye-catching factor which attracts most of the customer is its discounts for a particular period and schemes, which here Dockers offers are as follows. So if an industry or a firm is purchasing 200 pieces in a bulk, so there would be a 10% discount offered by the company. If it is a 500 pieces is being taken up by the firm or an industry, a 20% discount will be offered. And along with it, the company has also a warranty for 2 years. Any damage to the sole, the silicone padding inside the shoe, and the steel toe will be covered under this warranty. Now, ensuring the company is properly licensed and granted all the permissions, which helps to its employees and its customers. So, keeping in view of these aspects, company has disclosed the permissions and licensing given as follows. The following licenses are being taken by the company. Number one, company registration. Number second, GST registration. Number third, Udyog Aadhaar registration. Number four, export. Number five, shop and establishment license. The following Indian standards are also being taken in care and are also being laid down under in this product as it is mentioned in this slide. Now at the last, it is the society which provides the resources, and the consumer residing in it are the reason for the existence of any of the business in the society. In return, it is the duty of the business to provide something in return to them. So well aware of the need of the importance of the aspect of the company follows a social message, which is a safety goggle might cost you rupees 100, a safety shoe might cost you rupees 1500, a hard hat might cost you rupees 300, but coming back safely to your family is priceless. So get a good footing on life, wear safety shoes. So at the last, I would like to thank you all for being a patient listener. Thank you so much.
संकुल सर,
शिवम, आपने बहुत सारी चीजें डिस्कस करी यहाँ पे, और मोस्ट ऑफ ऑल थिंग्स आर प्लानिंग पार्ट, बट you not discuss about your manufacturing. This is very important for you. How to where come from your raw material and product costing, and are you manufacture safety shoes own, or you will make vendors? These points are very important, and how you compare costing to other brands, and what is the minimum cost of safety shoes, and if you added some feature, how much cost is increased, and there is no description about your manufacturing process.
So yes sir, that is not included, but sir, the pricing point I have included in the slides. Sir, shall I show?
बेटा, सबसे पहले जब भी आप यदि कोई मैन्युफैक्चरिंग की बात करते हैं, तो सबसे पहले हमें उसकी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग प्रोसेस पता होना चाहिए, है ना. उसके रॉ मटेरियल हो गया, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग प्रोसेस में उसमें क्या क्या टेक्निकल एस्पेक्ट्स हैं, है ना. आप उसको यदि वर्कर आपको चाहिए है तो कितने वर्कर, उस इसके बारे में कुछ भी नहीं, और एक आपका आइडिया जो है वो तो बहुत बेसिक है. इसके लिए आपने कुछ मतलब क्या करा है कि आपके सेफ्टी फ्यूज मार्केट में यदि नए हैं तो क्यों खरीदेगा कोई?
Sir, as I have mentioned in the unique selling prepositions point, that there is a particular silicone padding inside the shoes, which is, I think, is not being offered by some other brands. So that I have covered in the part of USP, sir.
तो आप यदि इनको बनाएंगे तो कितने में बनाएंगे, आपकी कॉस्टिंग क्या रहेगी?
Yes, sir. That particular, yes, sir. I do understand that, sir. That point I have not mentioned in the slide. So that is my mistake, sir.
तो आपको यदि मैन्युफैक्चरिंग पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से करना है, जैसे मार्केट में वेंडर्स भी अवेलेबल होते हैं, है ना. कई छोटे छोटे ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस होते हैं जहाँ से आप रॉ मटेरियल्स कलेक्ट करके आप जो है उसको असेंबल करेंगे आपके शूज को. जैसे आपका सेफ्टी शूज में कई ऐसी चीजें होती हैं, स्पेशल टाइप सोल होता है, या उसका टो का प्रोटेक्शन के लिए आप स्टील टो की जरूरत पड़ती है. तो ये सारी चीजें आपको अरेंज करनी पड़ेंगी ना. तो उसके लिए आपने कोई एक असेंबली के लिए कुछ भी नहीं मेंशन करा. तो
मतलब सर that we should have mentioned कि मतलब किस प्रोडक्ट की कितनी कॉस्टिंग आ रही है, तो हमको क्या कॉस्ट पड़ रही है किसी प्रोडक्ट, मतलब फाइनल प्रोडक्ट की.
तो इसके असेंबली के बारे में आपको डिटेल में स्टडी करना पड़ेगा यदि आप प्लान कर रहे हैं.
श्योर सर.
ओके.
हेलो.
यस सर.
शिवम.
सौरभ सर.
यस सर.
जैसे संकुल सर ने बोला, कॉस्टिंग की बात करना चाहूँगा, और टेक्निकली स्पेसिफिकेशन. आपने जो शूज़ का है, टेक्निकली स्पेसिफिकेशन कहीं नहीं दिया. अगर हम बात करें हीट की बात करें, फ्लेम की बात करें, तो आपके स्पेशल जो शूज़ हैं वो कितना एब्जॉर्ब कर सकते हैं हीट फ्लेम, या फिर हम बात करें इलेक्ट्रिक कोई वर्क कर रहा है तो उसमें कितना वोल्टेज एब्जॉर्ब कर सकते हैं. यहाँ पे आपके शूज़ जो है वो टेक्निकली आपने स्पेसिफाई नहीं करा है, तो वो आप जरूर स्पेसिफाई करें.
Yes sir, actually sir, I just misinterpret the topic. I was just thinking that we have to make a business model, that we have an example that like this product we have to sell in market. So I was not totally.
एक्चुअली बिजनेस मॉडल जैसे आप काम स्टार्ट करेंगे तो प्लानिंग के साथ काफी सारी चीजें डेवलप होती हैं, बट हमारा जो बेसिक आइडिया है, कंसेप्ट है, वो इम्पोर्टेंट होता है। जैसे सौरभ सर ने बोला अभी कि आपने यदि कोई इलेक्ट्रिकल वर्कर है तो उसको कितना वोल्टेज का आप मतलब उसमें क्या आपके फीचर रहेंगे, है ना।
Yes.
जैसे मान लो यदि कहीं स्टील इंडस्ट्री में है तो उसमें आपकी स्ट्रेंथ कितनी रहेगी, कितना लोड यदि आपके शू पे यदि गिर गया तो वो उसको विथ स्टैंड कर सकता है, या फिर तो टेम्परेचर की हम बात करें तो कितना टेम्परेचर वो कर सकता है। ये कुछ फीचर्स हैं जो स्पेशल आपको बताने चाहिए थे। और आपकी असेंबली सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट है कि आपका जो प्रोडक्ट है उसको आप कैसे बनाएंगे, उसके लिए आप क्या टेक्निक्स यूज कर सकते हैं।
Yes sir, yes sir.
और इसकी कॉस्टिंग जब भी निकलेगी, जब इसके ऊपर आप पढ़ेंगे, उसके बारे में आप डिस्कस करेंगे डिटेल में, तो उसका कॉस्टिंग बाहर निकलेगा फिर।
Okay sir, sure sir.
Respected HOD sir, if you have any comments, sir, please enlighten us, sir.
शिवम सार्थक.
So Shivam Pathak.
Sir.
Yes sir.
Shivam Pathak.
Yes sir.
Can you tell me what is the IES specification for safety issues?
Sir, it is being mentioned in the slide, sir. I mentioned it in the permission and the licensing part.
I'm talking
Sir,
about the IES specification for safety shoes.
Okay, sir. I got your point, sir. Sir, sorry, sir. I don't know that in brief.
Do you know what is the standard for OSHA's as far as shoes are concerned in industrial premises?
Sir, OSHA, sir, I don't know.
Even one more code is there, that is ASTM.
Yes, sir. ASTM code.
That code you must know about safety shoes.
Okay, sir.
Why I am asking this question to you? Because you are planning to manufacture a particular safety shoes which is already exist in the market. And
yes, sir.
What shall be the specialty of your shoes over the existing availability of different competitors available in the market? It is very, very important. For
Yes,
that,
sir.
you have to go for the performance criteria of safety shoes mentioned under different types of codes and standards. I am narrating three legislative body for you. The first one is Indian Standard IES specification. It is 15298. You go through it and see what are the different performance parameters for safety shoes, and you may get surprised to know that inside our department itself we have safety shoes testing machine. And suppose you want to test the product which you manufacture, you may test it within our laboratory itself. The research laboratory constructed at the drill ground have the facility to test the shoes. What are the parameters under which you can test that particular shoes may not include all criteria, but few of the criteria may be you tested over there, and you compare your shoes with Karam Industry shoes and the other companies which you had mentioned in your presentation. You compare that particular criteria to the existing shoes which you had manufactured.
Business model competition.
Okay, sir.
OSHA's 29 CFR is talking about performance of safety shoes at the industrial premises. Even ASTM 2413 is also talking about industrial safety shoes. So it is very, very important. बॉस हवा में बात करने से काम नहीं चलता है. Someone tell you National Tech Fest is coming soon. Class coordinator sir told us repetitively you have to go for business modeling idea competition. We came here, present here. वेरी गुड, बहुत बढ़िया. उन गधों से तो ज़्यादा अच्छे हो जो अभी 480 की नफरी में है और मुझे स्क्रीन पे आप 16 लोग दिख रहे हो. उनसे तो आपने अपने आप को डिस्टिंग्विश कर ही लिया बेटा, ये सोच के कि मुझे इस कंपटीशन में पार्टिसिपेट करना है, चाहे मुझे कितना आता है उससे इम्पोर्टेंट, वो इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है, पर मुझे इसमें पार्टिसिपेट करना है. इस सोच के साथ तुमने उस अपने आप को उस भीड़ से तो अलग कर ही लिया जो भीड़ सोचती कि क्या होगा ये सब करने से. एक चीज. दूसरी चीज, वंस यू हैड डिसाइडेड कि आई मे नॉट बी द पार्ट ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर मॉब, I must have some of the unique feature inside me other than my classmate, then why not do it with right way, standardized way, which is available, which is exist.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
क्लास में पूछो किसी से कि what is the IES specification for safety shoes, like you, none of the person is able to answer it. ओशास पे पूछो, ASTM पे पूछो, उनको पता नहीं रहेगा what are the specification for safety shoes. But तुम्हारे मेरे कन्वर्जेशन के बाद तुम आज जाके IES स्पेसिफिकेशन जरूर देखोगे सेफ्टी शूज का, ओशास का CFR जरूर रिफर करोगे, और ASTM का भी जो कोड मैंने तुम्हें बताया है उसको जरूर रिफर करोगे. इट विल मेक्स डिफरेंस. किसी एक भी इंटरव्यूअर पैनल में तुम फंसे और पर्सनल प्रोटेक्टिव इक्विपमेंट्स पर बात आई और तुम्हारी चालाकी के साथ में उसको सेफ्टी शूज के ऊपर लेके गए, यू विल बी द किंग ओवर देयर. सर IES स्पेसिफिकेशन में ये बताया जाता है, ASTM के इस कोड में ये लिखा हुआ है सेफ्टी शूज के बारे में, और ओशा CFR 29 ये बोलता है इस पर्टिकुलर सेफ्टी शूज के बारे में. यू विल बी द बेस्ट अमंग दैट पर्टिकुलर मोब. You will distinguish yourself from that particular breed of the student. That is important. So
okay, so thank you.
Best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, HOD sir. Shubham, Shivam.
Yes.
I have some suggestions for your idea. That first one is the name. That you suggest a name.
Yes, sir.
Which is you suggest a name that highlights the purpose of your product.
Okay, sir.
That like Dockers, instead of Dockers, you can say as a Swafers.
Yes, sir.
You can suggest that type of name for your shoes, that it can be show the purpose of your product. Then next one is with the comfort. You can see that some pressure points are there in our legs, by which we can help to stress out by pressing them. It is a very ancient process. So you, instead of that silicone padding, you can design it with these pressure points. When you wear your safety, when someone wear your safety shoe, then the pressure point will be pressed and it will be help to keep safe also and healthy also. So your safety shoes can be in dual purpose safety shoes.
Yes, sir.
It will be help you to grow out your idea in more safer way. Then okay.
Yes, sir. Yes,
so
sir.
you can work out these ideas, and thank you very much, Sejal.
Actually, I just got the message that the sixth team is withdrawing their name from the event. So we will move on to the last team of this particular event. I would like to invite Mr. Vansh Rathor, Saurabh Singh, Satyam Thapa, whose topic is Fire and Safety app. Please share your screen for the presentation.
उनके नाम बताइए जिन्होंने विथड्रॉ किया है.
सर प्रतीक सहरावत, सिद्धि चौहान, इशिका शुक्ला, निष्कर्ष सिंह राघव.
टॉपिक क्या था इनका?
So fireball extinguisher.
ओके, गो अहेड.
Good afternoon to all respected jury members and my friends who are present here. Our topic is fire and safety solution. Now, I would like to call Saurabh to take the presentation further.
Thank you, Satyam. So, for the introductory part point of view, first of all, we have to see the data to determine whether we need the application system or not. So, I want to discuss some of the data regarding the fire incidents that took place and how much extent they affect the working of the industry. So, as per National Crime Records Bureau, that is abbreviated as NCRB, 12,748 people died in 2018 due to fire incident, which means that 35 Indians die in a fire incident daily. As per Indian Risk Survey 2019, the general causes of fire are related to inadequate fire safety audits, floating norms, lack of awareness on do's and don'ts, unavailability of fire safety equipment in building and public area. For a fact, fire outbreak is the third largest risk to business continuity and operation according to Indian Risk Survey, that is abbreviated as IRS. So it's a major risk perception in the manufacturing industry. Now I will to take back to Satyam Thapa.
So here is a question arises, what problem your startup is solving? Basically, this service is to raise the safety level and it will provide a safe and healthy environment to our employees. It is very important to make them motivate and then they can work in more effectively and also to make them ready to fight hazard with the help of modern technology. As we see in this pandemic time, we have already see a great damage to our human resources, as many have already lost their life. So in this COVID time, we need to be aware. So this application create less human interaction, so our work efficiency will be increased. We have to eliminate the traditional way. We need newest, smartest, and fastest technological development by this application. It can improve occupant safety and minimize injury during any hazardous condition. This application guide us about the worker health status, assembly area location point, and so on. Next.
Now the question arises, how are we going to solve the problem? We will provide basic amenities like fire extinguisher location, emergency plans and exit plans. Now let us consider it with an easy example. Consider if any visitor or a person visits the area or enters in the industry. He will get to know the location of the extinguisher, passageways, and will also get the hazardous work if it is going on or not. In addition with this, it will also provide the basic knowledge like how to use the extinguisher, some exit plans at the time of outbreak if any hazardous condition occurs, and how to deal with all such information at base level so that everyone can implement it. I would also like to add that this will also develop the confidence of the person, and most importantly, it will not create any panic situation. Now, if any fire occurs, there will be IoT devices deployed to get the real time feed of critical data that will help them to fight with more effectiveness. Next.
Um, Here, what I want to discuss is the unique selling point that is abbreviated as USP. So, the first point is cost effectiveness. So, the small and medium industries don't bother about the fire safety in their premise mainly because of the cost in monetary terms. So, possess further danger to the working employees at all levels. If a hazardous or fire outbreak is there, it can affect it to the higher levels. Now, the second point is efficiency, that is, in the terms of working condition as well as response time. For example, there are IoT devices which will help to monitor the area for 24 into 7. For example, feeding the reading of the temperature, and we can set the limit to find any abnormal activity in terms of it. Now, the third point, less human interaction or working is required as we can do any work on the single platform by not physically going here and there to do a single work. The next point helps to make us readily respond to the emergency.
It will notify the workers as well as the traditional source to make it more effective and alert them about the equipment as well as procedures for easily shifting from danger to safe position. It will also replace the traditional way of storing the data on paper. We don't have to maintain the hard papers record as we can easily feed it on the application so that it will be safer and can be seen from anywhere. For example, like we are getting a permit for hot work, whether so we can check whether it is issued or not by an authorized signatory. The next point is make the contact much easier and faster with the competent or major personnel of the premise. So here we can include the alerts as well. Alerts will be sent immediately to the responsible personnel for emergency response. Next major point is less time consumption will be there. And next point, scalability up to higher level. We can provide the feature ranging from small to large industries as well. So to sum up, the fire and safety branch have to cope up with the advancing technology of automation that will help to increase our capability to fight any hazard effective. Satyam.
Now, our target audience consists of workshops which include heavy machinery works, chemical industries, and hazardous buildings such as LPG bottling plant and nuclear plants. Now, let's consider hazardous building which consists of hazards that can be fatal. For example, in LPG bottling plant where cylinders can explode if there is involvement of fire. Also, LPG can cause cold burn to the skin. So, before entering any such types of
Customers, so they know how much they can get benefit from this application. Next. Next.
Saurabh, please.
Saurabh, please.
Now the next point arises, how will we make money? So we can buy the IoT equipments as well as cloud service, and which are the prerequisite to the development of the application at the best price we can. The next point is labor cost reduction is also the major point that is possessed by the application, which will help to increase the tertiary level employment. Next.
Now, how much money we can arrange to start our startup and how much money we need? We can arrange up to 20k, but as reference, it's around 50 lakh to 1 lakh. Also, we need money according to market research. I would also like to add that our project is under development and all the values mentioned are for reference. They are our approximate values. Next, please.
Any competition in the market. There are big players, but the major drawback is lack of awareness about the organization. In any emergency situation, if there is a very tragic scenario where there is no information about premises in which a situation was there, we need a guide which will help to understand all the basic need and all the required equipments. In this application, there is a guide which give us information about exit plan, the fire extinguisher location, an emergency plan, etc. As a big industry, they have already fire and safety engineers with traditional way to handle the emergency and data as which is not much educated with the modern technology. They need to be more or less time consumption technology. Next.
Now, how much time we need to launch our product or service? So it's about 8 to 12 months, and it's majorly depend upon gathering the basic resource, which also includes market research, technical support, and app development period to make a basic platform. Next.
Now, who all will be there in our core team? At initial stage, our core team will consist of individuals having certain qualities like marketing management, app developer, and safety management. Next.
So here we come to our conclusion that it is our revolutionary project and technological development which will immediately make responsive to the worker as well as competent personnel to make firefighting and safety measure more effective. It will also work as a guide which help to understand basic need. Ultimately, it will help to make it convenient as well as more effective tool for awareness. Now we conduct a section for our jury.
Okay. हेलो वंश
Yes, sir.
मुझे बताओ कि ये कैसे ऊपर करेगा ये कहीं पे फायर हुआ है तो ये कैसे सेफ्टी करेगा कैसे इंडिकेट करेगा हमको
Sir, I
Sir,
would
it
like to
will
answer it.
indicate by the. Okay, Saurabh, please.
Sir, we are using the IoT devices, which are getting
अच्छा
the real feed. We are getting the real time data at this instance.
IoT
So it
stand
will
for
help with the sensory data and all this thing with the help of web.
with the help of web so it is a combination
Internet,
of
sorry.
on IoT stand for
Sir, with the help of sensors too.
Sir, IoT stands
IoT
for Internet of Things.
Acha, Internet of Things, sir.
okay. And basically this is a combination of hardware and software is that
Yes,
true
Yes, sir. We are using
Exact.
microprocessor to increase the efficiency.
अच्छा microprocessor or microcontroller
Also, microcontroller, sorry.
microcontroller okay which type
Yes.
of microcontroller
Sir, basically for simulation, we are using the Arduino. Um,
Ah, okay good okay Ashish sir any question
No, sir. Vijay sir.
Vijay sir
एक मिनट, आपकी जो एप्लीकेशन है इसके मेन फीचर्स बताइए मुझे क्या रहेंगे। आप पूरा इससे मतलब ऐप से पूरा कंट्रोल कर लोगे क्या? फायर फायर को कंट्रोल कर लोगे क्या? यहाँ कहीं फायर हुई तो क्या मेन फीचर बताइए आप मुझे।
Sir, basically we are providing the information, or we can say aware about the information that sometime we gather the information by seeing the posters or notice board. So for making it more effective, we are giving out in a single platform, that is the application we are developing. So it will give us emergency responses as the IoT device will help us to gather the information like temperature imbalance and all that, and where the fire is outbreak in the premise. So it will be directly converted to our, we can say, mobile phones. So it will be more convenient
ओके
to take the information.
एक और चीज़ है कि अगर मोबाइल फ़ोन की अगर बात कर रहे हैं टेक इन्फॉर्मेशंस कहीं इन केस नेटवर्क इश्यू रहता है मोबाइल फ़ोन है ना? तो अगर नेटवर्क फ़ेल हो गया तो हमको इन्फॉर्मेशंस कैसे मिलेगी उस केस में?
So basically, we are not eliminating the traditional sources.
नेटवर्क
We
अगर
are
नेट
taking both at the parallel time.
ओके तो बेसिकली ये
And
कर रहा है
sir,
कि अगर
we are going to develop an application which will run offline also. The feature we do not indicate in the PPT, but it will work offline also.
इसमें जो आप एप्लीकेशन डेवलप करेंगे ये खुद डेवलप करोगे या फिर किसी प्रोग्रामर का हेल्प लोगे आप?
And so there is a need of programmer, but the IoT portion we can handle with the help of sensory receptors.
ओके तो अगर हम यहाँ पर आप आईओटी की बात करें तो यहाँ पर आपको हार्डवेयर की नीड रहेगी। तो आप किस तरीके से डिज़ाइन करेंगे? उसमें माइक्रो कंट्रोलर रहेगा, सेंसर रहेगा और क्या-क्या रहेगा उस हार्डवेयर पार्ट में?
So basically, there is a need of for the internet. There is a need of constant network, because we are going to feed into different channels. So there is a need of internet with a constant speed, but it will help the firefighting as well as many personals which are present at the premise at the same time. It will be an effective tool for fighting also.
नहीं बेटा, आपको मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ कि जैसे सॉफ्टवेयर प्लेटफ़ॉर्म है और एक हार्डवेयर प्लेटफ़ॉर्म है। तो सॉफ्टवेयर पे तो बात जैसे हमको पता है कि ऐप जो है आप नहीं कर पाएँगे, आप हार्डवेयर जो है, उस पे आप काम करेंगे आप, ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
तो वहाँ पर उस पार्ट में, हार्डवेयर पार्ट में आप कौन-कौन से कंपोनेंट जैसे क्या लगाएँगे कि वो आपको कंट्रोलर को सिग्नल भेजे, देन उसके बाद आपके ऐप के ऊपर वो सिग्नल्स आए, तो कैसे क्या मैनेज करोगे? कैसे क्या होगा?
So basically, we are using two components only. First is sensors, and second one is IoT device that we discuss about microcontroller.
RFID नहीं लगेगा यहाँ?
No, sir, there is no need of RFID.
तो सभी रहेंगे ना, आज
Why?
चेंज कर दिया, आज तीसरे
So IoT
ट्रांस
will, the microcontroller will be
नो, नो,
capable
नो।
of doing.
नो, नो,
अपने
माइक्रोकंट्रोलर
रोल
जो
नंबर
है
की जो शीट है उस पे
सिग्नल ऐसे
साइन किए हुए है ना,
ट्रांसमिट रिसीव नहीं
आपके
करता
नाम और
है।
साइन होगा ना।
अगर जैसे कि हम बात करें कहीं पर भी आग लगी है, कहीं पे भी
हाँ
फायर हुआ है, तो वहाँ से हमको सिग्नल ट्रांसमिट
और
करना
क्या,
है, तो
कोई अलग से
सिग्नल
लिख के
ट्रांसमिट
थोड़ी
कैसे
कोई
होंगे?
देगा कि आप जूरी मेंबर थे
वो
इसलिए।
माइक्रोकंट्रोलर के पास सिग्नल्स कैसे आएँगे? तो वो
तो वो
माइक्रोकंट्रोलर के
भी
पास
लगा
सिग्नल्स
दोगे तो
आएँगे
काफी है।
आरएफआईडी के थ्रू।
ऊपर तो
एक
पूरा सब कुछ
ट्रांसमीटर
लिखा हुआ
रहता
है,
है, एक रिसीवर रहता है। तो जो रिसीवर
अभी बोले
साइड
तो
है,
फिर से रख
वो
देंगे
हमारा
आपको।
माइक्रोकंट्रोलर के साइड पर रहेगा, और जहाँ पर भी फायर हुआ है, वहाँ पर हमारा ट्रांसमीटर रहेगा। वो सिग्नल को ट्रांसमिट करेगा, देन उसके बाद माइक्रोकंट्रोलर के पास सिग्नल आएगा, देन उस सिग्नल के बाद वो सिग्नल किसको ट्रांसमिट करेगा? आपकी ऐप पे। तो ये पूरा एक फ्लो चार्ट रहता है बेटा।
Yes, sir.
तो इसके बारे में और स्टडी करना,
Yes,
कि
sir.
किस
It's
टाइप
an
से
under
कैसे।
development project, so we will try to best.
कोई बात नहीं।
अंडर डेवलपमेंट।
चलिए ठीक है, ठीक है। ओके, थैंक यू।
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
थैंक यू सर।
The event was indeed a marvelous gathering of innovative and great business minds. It will prove helpful to be a lot of people. Special thank you for HOD sir, Ashish Yadav sir, Vijay Sankul sir and Saurabh Jain sir for gracing this occasion with your presence and for giving the participants your valuable suggestions. Thank you everyone for your priceless and patient presence on this event. Tomorrow's event will be containing two expert lectures at 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. respectively. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day. Now we end the event.